And we are live. Today I got with me Metal Neck, Pokem, and Third Kind of Person. How's it going, guys? How you doing?
Doing pretty great.
I'm doing great.
Good to hear. Now, while this is labeled a solo stream, I am lucky enough to have some helpful people here. Just to keep the conversation going. Maybe they'll give me some game tips. Huh? You guys gonna help me win?
Maybe.
Well, maybe Pochum might, but
Oh my god.
Okay, well, I'm counting on you.
alright.
So we're just gonna go ahead and start a mission 1 on Inferno. I can blast this pretty easy, but it's a pretty good primer. If you don't know what the game is about, you'll soon find out.
Alright. Basically, like every cheap 1980s, 50s B horror movie, the video game.
Yeah, it's like the B horror movies on the American side mixed with like Japanese Godzilla stuff, but wrapped in an American shooter. So it's got like a little bit of everything.
Yeah. You know, like how in the 50s and 60s, instead of like putting in the money to make animatronics or puppets, they just used actual ants on a green screen, you know? So,
Oh yeah. They take a grasshopper out and put it in front of a diorama. Oh my god! The bugs are attacking!
Yeah.
Ladybot, I got Pokemon Metal Lake here. You can join us if you want. Jump on Discord.
That'd be good. And the old age is talking about memes and birds.
Ladybot and her memes. She turned me around on Pepe. She kept talking about, Trump 2016, let's deport them all, and I was like, you know what, Ladybot, that adds up.
No, I think it's kind of like the Harambe thing. People were about to let it die, and then
somebody had to go and say it was offensive. Then if you say a meme is offensive, you give it power beyond power.
Exactly. Like it was about to go out. It's about to, leave peacefully, and then you were just like,
You just reinvigorate it, man. It's like, if you say like a meme is causing damage and it's a hate symbol, then all of a sudden now this meme is like, it's bigger than you could possibly make it just by posting it all over Twitter and 4chan and all that.
Ladybot says hi. Hello.
Hey, Ladybot, she's eating lunch.
Hello. Oh, okay. Yeah, that goes with anything, really. Like, if you say that's wrong, you can't say that it's offensive. People are legit gonna go, well, they don't like it. Let's amp it up. Let's keep talking about it. That's why I say people make jokes about religion a lot, because you keep telling them not to.
Oh, yeah. Like, well, for example, common profanity. Like, fuck, shit, cock, cunt. Nobody would say those words if they weren't bad. If they weren't like, if they didn't get attention. Like, you don't say those words just because it's a descriptor all the time. You can come up with all sorts of other descriptors that aren't quite as offensive, but when you call somebody a cunt rather than I don't like you, people notice it. Like it perks the ears up.
Yeah, plus it's just one big, cunt. It takes more effort to say I don't like you, So.
Well, I will say profanity it has a ring to it most of the time.
That's
so I
true.
think that's what makes good profanity stick, is that it's like cunt, shit, fuck.
Alright.
Cunt, shit, fuck.
Yeah. It's in a way a great stress reliever,
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why kids swear a lot too, telling them it's wrong.
Oh yeah, because they feel adult though.
Yeah. Like if little Timmy said fuck and you were like, oh, little Timmy, you're cute, then you see it less. Essentially.
Yeah, no. It makes the kids feel adult. It gets attention from adults, So say kids not getting attention from mom and dad. It's like, Mom, this fucking spaghetti tastes like shit, you dumb cunt. It's like, you're grounded. Oh, Mom noticed me. I'm this special child now, especially like a multi-child household.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. This big wave can be tricky, but I'm already loaded out. I won't have too much problems with like the first 3 or 4 missions, but as things go forward, it will get hard. I don't have a huge health pool. I should have a lot more health for the weapons and difficulty I'm attacking on.
All right.
Shadow Hinata. Something about, oh yeah, when I watch this game, I imagine you're a toy soldier. This is a bad time to read anything. I could still die here. Oh, they got me. Let me go. Yeah, I may be fucked. Throw me really far away. Do it. Oh, fuck, no. All right. I really don't want to die. Mission 1.
Hang on.
Here we go. I got some airtime. No, they're gonna get up on me. There's a health pack like right over here. Got it. Just barely hanging in there. Okay, let's get these fuckers off. Hide them a bit. Come on. Get up on me. There you go. Fuck. Now, I may have fucked this up already by not. Yeah, this is bad. Okay. This is probably gonna take a couple of tries. Well.
Alright.
We're off to a good start. Mission 1. Already got my shit kicked in. I'm gonna have to be a little bit more aggressive and strategic.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I really like about this game is that if you get a bunch of cool shit and you're like, oh, easy. Well, it's got something for you. It's fucking Inferno mode.
Yeah, and that's it. Yep. Yep. As it should be.
Yeah, I like it when games give you a choice.
Oh, yeah.
Now, what would really be embarrassing is starting this off as 001 and not getting past the first mission.
Oh, no, trust me. Plenty of people are like that. How can I put it? Yeah, like you fucking see that all the time. And,
I know a trick here, though. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start pulling out the tricks, that's right. No fucking around here. So if I kill the captain, I can take all of his soldiers under my wing, and they won't go and get themselves killed.
oh, if only it was like that in real life or in any other fucking game.
Oh yeah, it's like, you know what? I want to be in charge. Then you murder your boss, and now you're the manager. Everybody at Denny's must obey your whims.
I think there was a time like that. I think it was called the Stone Age.
Oh yeah. Good times, man.
Good times. Where asking girl out on a date was just hitting her in the back of the head with a club and dragging her to your cave. Nowadays it gets frowned upon.
No, you don't even drag her to the cave. Just wait for them to go drink out of the river, and boom.
Yeah.
I need to take advantage of the AoE on this rocket and splash these fuckers and try to protect as many allies as I can. And make sure.
Zero Guild.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
5
Zero
communist, stamps.
That's right, 5 communist food stamp unit. He says books.
Just books.
Books
Really?
won't save you when the giant ants come. I guess you'll have something to read
Unless
in
it's
the
a
tender few moments before you get torn apart and eaten alive.
Unless it's a really big book, I don't think.
Yeah, really big book. Yeah, I guess you could airdrop one.
That'd be fucking funny. Like I don't know, you fucking ask for a bomb and it's just a fucking big book with the words bomb on the title. I don't know.
The pen is mightier than the bomb. If you got a big enough book. Well, it would be to scale, because I've smashed a few ants with books before.
I think everyone's smashed hands with books. I mean, fuck, I think most of the time you use something, I don't know, use your bare hands.
Yeah, not to be too much of a
book
sadist, but ants do make the best crunch because their bodies are so strong you can feel them resist,
yeah.
like, ah!
Ants, beetles, oh, totally. Ants, beetles, cockroaches especially, because people want to go, oh yeah, they're invincible, a nuke. They can survive a nuke. Oh, a nuke, huh? Okay, can they survive a foot? That's what I thought.
Nope. Thing is, they can eat just about anything. That's what makes them so great. If I could eat like a cockroach, man, life would be so much less expensive.
Man, if people could eat cockroaches, I don't think homelessness would be a problem.
Oh, no. I mean, you could eat a cockroach, but probably not a good idea. Okay, so fuck my teammates. Just bunch up on those tanks, buddies. There you go. Oh, fuck, I missed that. That's bad. I may already be on the road to another failure. Just eat up my friends. Eat up my buddies. There you go. There you go. That's how you do it. Just kite these fuckers.
Hellbent, the natural born leader.
Oh, somebody's got to take a fall.
Yeah. If you could just go out there and die for me, that'd be good. Actually, now that I say it.
Look, I have the best guns out of this entire group. It's obvious that I need to survive first and foremost.
Actually, yeah, that is a good point.
It's like, who do you want to survive the war? The guy who has a chance of killing everything, or the guys who can't do shit but make really good cannon fodder? I guess that's where the term cannon fodder comes from. This is what you're good for. Take the shot.
Yeah,
oh, one of them just got sent to the fucking moon. All right, there we go. The strategy worked.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of strategic planning goes a long way.
See, John, your whole life you've been a failure, and you want to kill yourself, but maybe dying is what you're meant to do. Go out there and fucking die.
Be the best piece of shit you can be.
You wanting to kill yourself is God's calling. Now go out there and get eaten. Thank you.
Yeah. I'll get the weapons. Great. Oh, I can get one more if I can jump over this barrier and do a cartwheel. There we go. Maybe I got something good. Probably not. It's mission 1. Yeah, nothing. That's fine. Well, we got past mission 1 at least.
Yeah.
Mission 2.
He said if there was someone who could never get past mission 1, though. I mean, he'd be.
Oh, you know there is.
Yeah.
Like, I remember 12. They gave Super Mario Brothers to a bunch of, like, teens, and they couldn't. Some of them couldn't get past level 1. They just couldn't do it.
Oh my god! Really?
That's pretty sad when a Goomba's outsmarting you. It just moves to the left. Like, how do you
sure
get? Am I sure it's not a what?
Are you sure it's not a modded out Super Mario level or something?
No. It's just regular Super Mario, man. They just couldn't navigate it.
Yeah. And they were teenagers.
Yup.
The only excuse I can think of is they're either blind or they have cerebral palsy.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's the other thing to consider. It could just be clickbaity. It's like, okay, die on level 1. The nerds will really freak out about that. Yeah. Which, if that's the case, well, bravo, you got it. Nerds are really, really fucking easy to manipulate through that kind of shit.
Yeah. People complaining about clickbait. Well, this is the solution. Don't fucking click it.
Oh, yeah.
And
I hate clickbait. Why, this video here is clickbait. Well, how do you know it's clickbait? Because I clicked on it.
Yeah, sometimes you can tell from afar when something is like fucking clickbait. Like, hardest difficulty ever. Watch me beat it in this amount of time. And it's like...
Yeah, just anything the most. If it has the most in it and you clicked on it, then you're to blame.
Yeah. It's only clickbait if you can't see past the fucking... If you can't see the signs, well then you're the idiot.
Now, some people just go on the internet to complain too. It's free therapy for them, really.
Complaining is fun, yeah.
It makes you feel good. You know, you did your 9 to 5, you're pissed off, you can't beat your family because, you know, that's not okay to do anymore. It's like, oh, I'll take it out on the internet.
Yeah, you know, fucking little Timmy. I know he tried his heart out in doing this level, but fuck him and fuck everything he stands for.
Yeah. You deserve to die, Timmy.
Yeah. Sometimes I wonder if they like intentionally just fuck up the game just so they can get a rise out of people.
Oh yeah, that shit totally happens.
Yeah.
Dark Souls 2016 epic fail montage. Yeah, that kind of shit's all over the place.
Epic fail montage. I'm a loser. I can be successful out of it. It's like we've literally gone to the point where being a loser it equals being successful in a way.
Oh yeah, it makes people feel better about themselves, man. It's a good ego boost. It's like, ha, look at this guy. Well, I'm way better than that.
He died 426 times. I only died 425 times. Ugh, what a loser.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Like I said, it's just free therapy, man.
Free therapy. I mean, it's either that or fucking alcohol, so.
If only alcohol were free.
Oh no, if alcohol were free, the human race would be extinct by this
Oh
point.
yeah, we'd be fucked, man.
Yeah, if doing heroin was a-okay and morally acceptable, yeah.
I think some people would get by fine, but the temptation if they're just handing it out on the sidewalk, eventually
Yeah.
most people are just gonna go, maybe I'll try some of that.
Yeah.
If all the strung out people on the street weren't like a deterrent anyways.
Yeah.
Like, look at that guy, he's covered in fire ants and he's not even twitching. I think he's still alive. Maybe I'll try that thing he's on.
Yeah.
Yeah, mission 2's pretty easy.
It's kind of like, yeah. I know. Yeah.
Kind of like a what?
No, nothing. I was gonna say something, but. Yeah.
Fair enough. I got a couple of new items, but nothing that I really need. The Winged War Goddess. Now, these I've already beaten on Inferno, so I know I can do it. It's just, you gotta remember those strategies.
Yeah.
Like, you could look at a game like this and think that it's mindless, but there are little things that you can do to tilt things to your advantage. Like, for example, kill the captains, take control of the unit, then
Yeah,
make sure they don't
that-
run into a fucking horde of ants, and then they can help you out.
Yeah. Or sacrifice them. That's also.
Yeah, I need them to sacrifice themselves, but not right away. That's a waste.
Totally.
I could try to keep the captain alive, but I do like that the AI is not completely worthless in this game, though. In previous versions, it was. They couldn't do shit. But in this one, they can actually kill some of the enemies. It's nice.
I'm pretty sure in a fair 90% of video games, the team AI is completely useless.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They'll just shoot at walls, or they'll see you shooting at something, and they'll shoot at it. Yeah.
Yeah. Or, and this is now I used to play lots of, say, Resident Evil 5, for example. Teammate, let's say you're trying to get an achievement or unlock something. The AI doesn't know it, so it'll just interfere. And just
Oh,
ruin
yeah.
it.
It's like, no damage, huh? I'm gonna go ahead and just run right into this enemy.
Okay, I need to get 5 headshots in a row. God damn it! Shot him with a rocket launcher. It's like,
Yeah, yeah, all of a sudden they get really helpful when you need to, like, get really specific kills.
yeah. Totally.
It's like, oh, I noticed you're trying to do something. Let me interfere with that.
Or you've retained extreme amounts of damage. You're about to die, and instead of fucking helping you, they I gotta reload. It's like you just okay.
Yeah.
Which is I don't get why people are afraid of like, oh, one day when we have robots with AI, they're gonna take over. More than likely, they're not. Just
I
saying.
don't know. They'll get stuck on a wall.
Yeah.
It's like fucking Skynet will take over, and you'll see like just a herd of Terminators walking into the side of a building, like trying to move forwards, like.
Yeah. They'll like shoot in place. Like they don't even hit. If you just move to the side, it doesn't matter. They'll just shoot forward. You know, like.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man.
Yeah. I
Or
think
you
the
just
one
find
game
that one corner they can't navigate, and they just get stuck in a loop, running in circles. Seen it a million times.
I think the one game where I didn't mind the shitty AI was Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Like the cars would just fucking crash into buildings on purpose, and it was amusing.
Oh yeah, it can be really entertaining to see a version of the world if people were even less intelligent, even worse drivers.
Yeah, people would. Now just go to like fucking I don't know, like I think any third world country.
Okay,
Gives you
fair
plenty
point,
of
but
shit.
like, if traffic worked like it did in Grand Theft Auto, I would never obey any traffic laws. The cops will never mind. It's like, oh yeah, you just did a U-turn in the middle of a red light and fucking T-bone somebody.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm gonna just drive right by, no big deal.
No, trust me. If drivers were like they were in San Andreas, I would never fucking go outside.
Oh god, no, man. I'd move out to the country immediately. I'd be like, nope, 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 nope.
If my house is on fire and the fire truck just fucking drives through the building, like, okay.
0 guild, 5 communist food stamp units, also ducks. Ooh, ducks.
Okay. Is he
Books
just
and
reading through a
ducks.
dictionary? Is he just going through a dictionary right now? It's like, okay, what can I type now? Ducks. Let me see how much money do I have left.
Oh,
Okay,
it's
now I'm gonna
commentary, I'll give him that.
At least he's saying something. Instead of like, what most people in the fucking chat do.
Okay, yeah, for those watching, you may notice that I have a Goliath Z. It is a level 50 weapon, but this is Inferno. And my assault rifle isn't quite good, the AF-20. It's serviceable. After about level 5 or 6, this is gonna start getting really fucking sketchy. If I can get Pandora, maybe Battle Stove, and some others to agree to it, I may take them in on Inferno, but sometimes it can be harder doing co-op than it is solo.
Oh, totally. Especially when, in fact, I dare say co-op can be scarier because suppose you're a really, really skilled player and the person you're teaming up with is a complete failure. Then you might have a problem.
Or you just can't get the team dynamic to work. It's like, you want them to do this. It's like, no, this would be a good strategy. It's like, I don't play that way.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I will try to form around your strategy. Yes, my strategy is to run headfirst into them with a big grenade weapon. Oh.
Yeah, you get...
Okay, maybe I can work with that. And it's like, no, you're just... Now everything's buffed, everything takes more damage, and now you're pretty much running solo.
Yeah, and yeah, you get a lot of those people. Mostly they're like kids who have no understanding of strategy or planning. And most people would argue, well, a horror game doesn't work if you have multiplayer. It's like, no, it makes it scarier because on the one hand, you're like, okay, you see, if we walk right around the corner quietly and use this weapon, which is a very powerful weapon. But with the silence, they don't care. They're just fucking Leroy Jenkins, just fucking jump into the battle, and it's like, well, we're never going to pass this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, one horror game I really liked was Resident Evil Outbreak. And when you first played that game with everybody brand new, it was kind of scary because you had to figure things out and solve the puzzles and all that.
Yep.
But then the second playthrough, not scary at all.
Yeah, because you kind of know how shit works now.
Yeah, I can't think of a horror game that holds up to multiple playthroughs. Like, maybe you could argue Five Nights at Freddy's, but that's jump scares, and that's more of a startle, and... Well, some people would argue that that is scaring you because it is startling you. I wouldn't call it horror more than I would shock.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, admittedly, I've said it many times before. Like the atmosphere, the idea of it, like being locked in this fucking pizzeria with killer animatronics. I'm like, hey, that's kind of a rad idea. And to an extent, the execution was fine, but it really is a one-time type of deal. But yeah.
Well, you know, it comes down to personal taste too, of course. But
yeah, too. That. Yeah. But I think the whole replay thing with horror is like, okay, I always come back to this video game. Crucify me all you want, but say Dead Space, for example. When you've never heard of it, you don't know what it's about. You're like, ooh, Dead Space, what's this? And you play it the first time on, say, the hardest difficulty.
Oh, that's a mistake, yeah.
Yeah, you kind of go, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, you know.
It's like, I'm good at Halo, there's no problem. But I headshotted him, why isn't it working?
Yeah, the
or you think
music and
zombie
the sound
logic,
design.
right? So you headshot the Necromorphs, and next thing you know, it's like, oh, that's not the optimal strategy. Oh, God.
Yeah. Yeah, and add in how the music and the lighting and everything just works. It creates an atmosphere where you go, holy shit, I don't want to go any further, or I gotta go further just to see what happens. But then when you play it the second time around, like, okay, yeah, this happens, I know it's gonna happen here.
It turns into a bit of a speed run, for lack of a better term, to where it's like, okay, I just need to do this quickly and efficiently.
Yeah, totally. and that goes with like every video game. But again, the idea of horror is I don't know what's going on, and that only works like one time round. It's like, okay, now I know what's going on.
Yeah,
Whatever.
especially if you use that kind of thing, like, for example, oh, fuck, for example, God fucking damn it. Okay, for example, I guess you could classify Bioshock as a horror of a type. I mean, there are, like,
In a
mutants
way,
in it.
yeah.
Yeah, so I played through Bioshock 2. I'm like, oh, I better conserve my ammunition because I'm good at horror games. I know Resident Evil. So I conserve all my ammo by using the drill and the hornets. And then by the end of the game, I got this rocket launcher. I got all this stuff that I never used at all. It's just, the game's completely, like, just negligible. It's not even difficult. Because I'm so used to the survival horror aspect, and I played like a survival horror game when it's not that at all.
Exactly. It has the tones of a horror game, but it's more an action game. Kind of like Resident Evil 4, I'd say, but
Yeah. Well, see, you make it harder on yourself than it needs to be, so then by the time you get to the end, it's like, wow, this final boss fight was nothing because I conserved everything. I have no chance of losing. I can just
exactly
spam this fucker with all the shit I saved up. So
Yeah,
once those my point being is, once you get used to those game mechanics, it can make some of those games a bit negligible. Hey, bye, Ladybot.
Not it about. Yeah.
That's
I
why
think
I'm
that's the
looking
one-
forward to Resident Evil 7.
Yeah, me too. It's like finally we're going away from all the, all the action. Like normally I don't mind action in a horror movie, but it really has that kind of, I won't say devolved, but really has turned into more of an action-oriented game, which is fine.
Well, it's just
But-
you don't feel vulnerable as Chris Redfield. He can punch a boulder the size of a fucking bus and explode it, right? And Wesker, while a charismatic and evil person, like, he doesn't scare me. It's like, oh boy, there's Wesker. What's he gonna say now? Is he gonna do the cool voice?
Yeah. Even so, like I'll be fair, Resident Evil 5, he kind of went from, yes, I am an evil villain, I'm going to destroy, to a whiny, like, what's the word? Someone who just has an obsession with someone to the point where they,
Stalker.
stalkerish? I don't know, he's like, Chris, I'll kill you, Chris. Chris is like, he went from
Yeah.
charismatic to a loon.
Like an ex-girlfriend.
Essentially, yeah, I think that's the best way to describe it.
Chris,
It's like,
you were always mine the whole time. I loved you more than anyone else. Let's
How
end this
dare you
together.
He sounds like a yandere.
yeah, yandere, that's what I was trying to say. He's like, how dare you leave me for that whore, Jill, you monster.
Oof.
You made me into this. Well, he becomes a fucking giant mass of worms. It's like, you made me into this, Chris, if you just fucking accepted me.
If you loved me, this could have gone so much better. They didn't have to die, Christopher.
Man, the gay undertones in that fucking game. Oh, here's another thing I didn't like about the 6th game. Just let Wesker die. Then they're like, oh, this is his son. Like, okay, that cliche. It's like, you just can't fucking move on, can you?
Yeah, lots of horror games and action games have a really hard time killing off the big bad guy.
Well, that's
'Cause
mainly because, well, the franchise loves him. They're like, yeah, we can't just fucking kill him off. I get that, but can't you just, like, I don't know, just accept it's
Also,
done with?
any new guy they bring in has to walk in his shadow, so if they bring in another guy and he's not at least as threatening, if not more, then people are gonna be like, oh, yeah, well, we dealt with Wesker. Look at this pansy. It's kind of like the fucking Star Wars movie. They brought in that new Darth Vader's son, or was it who?
Kylo
was it?
Ren.
Yeah, Kylo Ren.
Kylo Ren, he's the grandson.
He's like not as intimidating as Vader in any way.
No, he's a whiny emo kid. I want to be just like my granddad. Oh, kill it. His dad never loved me. He never accepted me for who I am. I'm gonna destroy planets because I want to be just like my edgy grandpa. It's like, fuck off.
Yeah, you can't. It's tough. So yeah, killing off your most evil man kind of makes it.
Most
I guess they
charismatic.
always had Palpatine, but then they got rid of Palpatine too. So they did have somebody that was like as, if not more, threatening than Vader, and he's dead too. So what are they gonna do next? They killed Darth Maul like immediately.
Yeah.
And you know, give George Lucas all the shit that you want, but Darth Maul was pretty fucking cool.
He was my favorite.
Yeah, whatever, Putin. But
Like,
no,
I'm not gonna say it was like an extreme like upgrade or anything like that, but he was at least, it's like, okay, well he's like demon-y looking, he's got like the double lightsaber. They tried to do
cool
Darth
character
Vader
on his own.
X2. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then
I
they
think
kill
that's
him off
important.
right away.
Yeah.
And he dies like a bitch.
I think that's important. You have to be able to go, well, on his own, he's still a badass character. You just want to go, oh, this is Darth Vader 2.0, and that's like his only quality. It's like, okay.
Yeah,
You know,
then you're just going in a loop.
Exactly.
It's like, okay, well then where's Darth Vader 3? He's gonna have like a lightsaber 3 ends on
He's
it,
gonna
and
be-
he's gonna be even
gonna be-
bigger and eviler.
He's going to be twice as emo as that Kylo.
Yeah.
It progressively becomes more edgy this time. He's got like hair over the one eye of his helmet.
He's got like a light comb over to where it's like laser emo hair. I don't know. Fuck.
His lightsaber is black or something.
Oh yeah, there you go. Perfect. Dark light. You know, one of those contradictory things where it's like, yes, the dark flame, the dark light.
That embraces me, like, yeah.
That's
more
usually the
problems
line
with
where
that.
I can tell they've lost track. It's like, I'm the demonic angel, I'm a blah blah blah. It's like, oh boy.
Like,
I
oh,
was
you read the
good, but
script?
now because something bad happened, I'm the ultimate evil because I was once good. It's like,
Oh, so you have seen the script to episode 11.
yeah, pretty much.
Oh man, there were plenty more things wrong with that movie than just Kylo Ren. But we're not together.
I kind of like the Lucas sequels because, yeah, like they got Jar Jar and all that dumb bullshit, but then, like,
Yeah.
fucking, they kill a
Darth
room full
Maul.
of children. They got Darth Maul. Like, make fun of Lucas, yeah, he made some really dumb decisions, and those movies are not great, but
Not. Well, the third one had at least, okay, it was tolerable. The action scene in the end was decent, I think.
But on the third one, you could tell he listened to the critique. He's like, you know, maybe it was his handlers, maybe it was the people financing the movies. He's like, you know, Mr. Lucas,
we need to
what you're
sell
doing
toys.
right now is really gay.
Yeah. We need
probably
to
the term
sell
that they
toys is what
used.
it was. Yeah. See, what is this character plot? What are you, a faggot? Get back to the fucking. Get to the
Get out of here
explosions
with
and
this.
the-
Aw, come on. We can't put an action figure onto this shit.
Exactly, that's what it was. Like, even the older movies, if you get right down to it, like the fucking, what are they called? The little teddy bear looking things.
Oh, the Ewoks, yeah.
Yeah, they're just there to sell fucking toys to kids. It's
Oh,
vehicles
yeah.
and- Like, if you get right down to it, the Star Wars plot isn't that, you know. It's
Oh
not-
no.
not
It's
Shakespeare.
it's been said. It's been done 1,000 times. It's just they put in some unique stuff. For example, lightsabers make no sense. Like I don't think that will ever be a reality. A lightsaber. Like if it is, it's gonna be like a stick that shoots lasers between 2 points, not like just a laser that points out on its own that you can just woof through anything.
They'd be incredibly like you could easily accidentally stab yourself
Or drop it.
or drop it.
Like
And it just
fuck,
burrows
it
through the center of
cuts
the
through
earth.
anything and you drop it. A little bit of a problem.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm gonna be honest here, I like Star Wars, but I never really cared for the movies. I've always been a fan of the extended universe more so.
Okay, here's the thing.
I've heard a lot of
I
people
like-
that say that, and you know those they have to like work on the writing. Like those are books, so they don't get like fucking visual effects or anything. They have to be written well, or else they die.
Exactly.
You know.
Totally.
So like the limitation forces them to be more creative. Not unlike the practical effects. Like you know, when they actually modeled the spaceships by hand and flew them around on stages and all that, it looked much better than the CG shit because the CG shit just looks like this video game I'm playing right now.
Yeah. Especially back in like the prequels. I think that was the problem with the prequels. So like, he wanted to use CGI, but one, it was way too polished, too clean for the type of atmosphere they had for that movie, and two, it just it doesn't age well. It's like the
Yeah,
Mummy.
we haven't reached the point to where CG doesn't age. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
models don't age because that's like material that exists within reality, and you know, taking photos of it with the fucking 35mm video camera and all that.
Exactly.
So that's not going to age outside of, you know, maybe the set design and all that, but a 3D model.
That's true. In fact, the best example of this is the first Jurassic Park movie. Like for 1990, what was it, 3? The effects were amazing. You're like, holy shit, this lake's really there. Now you're like, oh, I can tell that's a model in the background, but okay.
Yeah, this is bound to catch up.
Yeah. This is why I don't like it when it's like, oh, see, this movie has... It's great because it has outstanding visual effects. It's like, if it has now, but like, what, 5 years from now, it's just gonna be like every other summer movie, you know? I mean...
Well, sometimes it can be done right, like the T-1000. Like,
Yeah.
you know that CGI, but because it's liquid metal and all that, it can get away with being...
being kind of polishy and...
Yeah, mushy, fucking very, very shiny and all that. Like, it works, but,
James Cameron knew his limitations. Like, okay, I can't fucking create an Avatar scene with this, but hey, you know... I can
Avatar looked aged the minute it came out, too.
Man,
Like, people
yeah,
may argue
exactly.
that with me, but I'm like, nah, that's CG as fuck.
No, look, here's the thing about the fucking Avatar. They want to go, oh yes, the visual effects are great. Like, yeah, but like now that's nothing. Like I think that the effects in Avatar are like but low quality, cheap, low budget movies by this standard. You know, that's what I mean. It's like you can't make a movie solely out of special effects. People are gonna catch on. You know.
Well, also the writing was shit that didn't help.
And the writing was awful. We're not gonna get into that.
Unobtainium. What a fucking dumb concept that was.
The whole
See, we
movie
need
is
to
like-
invade the alien planet because they got a metal called unobtainium. It's unobtainable. We want it.
To be fair, it's not as retarded as Transformio, but we're not gonna...
I don't know. I would argue that I think that's debatable. I think that's highly debatable.
Well, okay, you're
Only
walking
because it's
into it.
named unobtainium. It's just the name that kills it.
You know what? Sadly, I finally got that unobtainium as an unobtainable fucking... Yeah, okay.
Yeah, for one, that makes no sense, and secondly, it sounds like something that... Oh, fucking hell, I forgot I can't shoot through that. Well, I killed myself.
Yeah.
Revive me, friends! Or don't. Yeah, I forgot they
I'm
can't.
on the way.
I promise I won't sacrifice all of you if you help
Well,
me.
theoretically, these AI guys could win this, but it's not gonna... It's just gonna... Fuck off.
Not as fun. It's not as fun if the game could play itself, you know?
Yeah, but fuck. Ugh.
Yeah. Like, yeah. And I think
Unobtainium.
someone
Fuck off.
brought this up, like, I don't know who it was, and I'm not gonna say his name. But he said something like, have you noticed how they connect to the animals? It's the same way they fuck, and I'm like, hey, wait a minute.
Oh, yeah, oh, whoa.
Yeah, like, the fucking interspecies love scene, if you want to get right down to it, he, like, ties his hair to her hair the same way he ties his hair to the fucking alien bat thing, and it's like, okay.
Yeah, they're marketing that towards kids, too. Yeah, I'm
They
usually
market
not
everything
think of the
kids.
children kind of guy, but that's gross.
Do people even think of the kids anymore? Like,
No.
Does it really matter? Kids watch. I hate it when like, oh, but the children don't want to see this. Kids have the internet. Like,
Every
you
child
don't-
has some kind of syndrome these days, so I guess it doesn't matter anyways.
yeah, it's like, oh, we can't show nipples to children. It's like, well, they have a tablet and they can go to fucking Brazers every day of the week. So what are you
Oh,
doing?
yeah, no problem.
Yeah. What can you do? People just love to whine and bitch like, oh, this is wrong for children. It's like, well, then fucking take the tablet away from them.
Yeah.
Done deal. Don't
Oh,
buy
but then
them
I
God
gotta
of War.
raise my child. Metal Knight, you don't understand. I'm a busy mother. Like I fucking I shop for groceries and then I vacuum the
I
floor.
complain about customer service.
You don't understand. It takes 9 hours to clean an entire house, 7 days a week.
Yeah, it's just
The world's so much more dangerous and horrible than it used to be, Metal Knight. You don't understand. It's so hard to raise a child in this environment with especially in America, to where everything can be delivered to your house and you never have to fucking leave home.
Exactly. Exactly. It's like, it's like, oh, we don't want to show the kids the world is dangerous. Why? So when you ship them off in the army, they don't know what they're walking into.
Shit,
like,
when I was a kid, man, you'd walk like 4 or 5 miles away from home by yourself. Nobody cared. It wasn't even dangerous. Now they act like it. It's not true, but they treat it like, oh man, if you let your kid outside and walk past the front yard and you're not keeping an eye on them, they're going to get raped to death. They will be raped.
Well, sir, you see, if you let little Timmy walk outside, the next thing you know, he'll fucking join a gang. You know, just don't do it. You know, put him on a leash.
Just
like,
ridiculous.
Yeah. What happened?
And don't you dare blame the parents if something goes wrong. You don't know. You don't know till you're a daddy.
Oh yeah, sure. Like that shit. It's like, my kid drowned. Well, that's not my fault. I was busy deleting spam off my Twitter. It's obviously the people who invented water who did this. They need to be sued.
We need to make water safer. Let's just ban water. Clearly, that's the solution. I don't need to be better at my parenting. That's ridiculous. That's physically impossible for me to be a better parent.
Yeah, man,
Clearly, it's all this media trying to make swimming look fun. If only they made swimming look... If only we treated swimming more seriously.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, you could apply that argument to just about anything they want banned. We need to ban guns to make the children safe. Why are your kids around guns? Like, where are these guns?
And here's the thing, even if you ban guns, lunatic can easily, like, well, illegally, but easily get, like, his hand on a gun, so...
Or stab your kid with the fucking pen, or
stab your kid,
lure them out to the fucking railroad track. Especially once he thinks everything's safe. Everything's so safe, I could let my kid go and do anything. Oh, he went with the bad kids to the railroad track, and they drowned him. Ban the railroad track.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't blame either side. I mean, you know, being a parent's hard. Being
a parent's hard.
You know, it is. It is. I'll give him that. It's not easy, but on the same end, fuck you.
Let me put it this way: you fucking signed the contract. You wanted to have kids. What the hell did you think was gonna happen?
Yeah.
It's like, unless it was like an accident, okay, and you don't want to fucking get rid of it because you know you feel like you need to be a good human being, sure. But if you say, I plan on having kids, oh no, little Tommy is being aggressive, I gotta fucking ban violent video games. Like, what did you expect little Tommy was gonna do? He's a kid.
If I'm responsible for little Tommy's mental well-being, I deserve a paycheck for it.
Oh man. No,
okay, so yeah, go ahead. You ban the video games, ban all the violent video games, make them harder to get. You owe me money now.
Oh man, I pray to God that that's just a joke and that didn't actually happen. Like, people...
You know, the shitty parent tax. We'll call it that.
Shitty parent tax.
Yeah, everybody who has a child who they can't claim full responsibility for, who needs to be shielded, we can put them into a special state that has everything banned, and all the effort and time put into banning that kind of stuff goes right into the pockets of single people who don't have children, so that they can, tolerate living in that state. We can just call it the breeding state. The breeding state. Everything's covered in nerve. There's no freeways. You never have to leave the house.
Getting paid for being a shitty parent, isn't that called welfare? I don't know.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Like, again, if you...
It's like, wow, you're a really shitty person, but you have a kid and we have no other way to take care of this, so here's free money. Don't let your child die. That's all we ask.
Man, I have a story. Like, I'm not gonna say any names of people, but... So where I'm from what I know, you get, like, on your taxes, they give you, like, a cut. If you have, like, a disabled kid, right?
Yeah.
So this person I knew used to work for, like, the government or, like, work for the tax people, whatever. And, like, they got a call from somebody that said, like, yeah, I need to get a cut on my taxes because I have a disabled kid. And this friend of mine, this was back in the day, this was the 80s, but this friend of mine was like, he went to the place. It was a nice place, actually, for someone who had a disabled kid. That's a fair point. But so he walked in and he noticed this odd fucking smell coming from this room, right? And my friend is like, well, wait, what's in that room? It's like, oh, my kid's in that room. It's like, wait, your disabled kid is in that room. He opened the door, and the kid was living like an animal, just newspaper on one area of the ground, like drinking from a water bowl, skinny. I was a disabled kid, and he quit his job that day. And I said, you're bullshitting, right? Like, no, it happened. Like, people legit have kids, disabled kids, probably disabled the kid himself. I don't know, with a fucking hot poke.
Yeah, hey baby, eat the lead paint chips. We'll live like kings.
Yeah, just so he can get a cut on his taxes. I was like, that's fucked up, but it happens.
I would not be shocked, man. Like, in this day and age, it's like, okay, we don't really want kids, but let's try to have a mongoloid.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, the day you start paying people, oh, you have a retarded child, well, here's some money. It's like, boy.
Cha-ching! Yeah.
You're gonna see way more pregnant women lining up at the fucking liquor store.
I guess that's the sad part. You can't do anything honestly good in society without some jackass going, oh, let me intentionally fuck myself up. That way I can get some of that sweet benefit money.
Yeah. I know people want to say money is the root of all evil, and I never got into those. Like, look, if you throw money at anything, people will do it. If you said, well, there's a law now in this state that if you shoot a minority, you get paid. Fucking the clan would move there the next day.
Oh yeah.
Even people who aren't the
hold
clan.
on now. Imagine if there was no money, right? But now food was a scarcity.
Yeah.
It would be 10 times worse.
Yeah,
So
I
wouldn't say money's the root of all evil. I'd say survival, like the desire to not live in shit.
Yeah, what's convenient. Like if because money makes everything convenient now. Oh, I can buy this and that and this because money. If it was back in the day where like, oh, let's say it's like in old African times in the village where like, oh, currency is fucking goats. People would just be fucking farming goats, stealing
I got
goats.
string. Have you ever seen string? It's high tech.
Yeah. It'll be fucking 4 goats. People would fucking. And again, it's every living thing has that survival strategy. Yeah, you know what makes it convenient. I mean, if a lion could buy food, antelopes would fucking overpopulate.
Oh yeah, if your cat had unlimited access to food and could work for it, there'd be like a lot of cats driving around on tiny little cat rascals.
Exactly.
Mama.
It makes it convenient, you know. It was because we, you know, people, everything is convenient now. We don't have to go to the jungle and kill a deer to survive. We can just go to the store. But now money has become the thing. Like, hey, if I have money, I can buy more food, you know. So that's the survival item now, money.
Yeah, like you could cut out all the electronics, television, and all that other stuff. But then food would be the next thing, right? So
yeah.
Yeah, it could be so much fucking more. Oh, this mission is... I'm triggered, Metal Neck.
Oh god, no. Don't say that.
I'm legitimately triggered. This is just spider hell.
I think Ladybug's finally got to your head, Hellbent.
I did this with Pandora and Battle Stove. It was a complete goddamn nightmare. Vinny was there. It was a bloodbath. The only way I got through it with them was to Tokyo drift my ass around the city in a tank and shoot them one at a time. We'll see how well I do against it by myself, though.
So you're legit getting, like, Vietnam flashbacks from this fucking level.
Kinda, like, I'm naturally backing up. Like, right when we started and I ran in, I'm like, oh, yeah, no problem. I'm like, oh, it's this mission. Back up. Oh, here, it's already starting. It's already fucking starting with this shit. Right, this is bad.
Yeah.
Let's hose these fuckers down. Wave 1. It's just a bukkake storm out there. That's an image I didn't need in my head. Bukkake storm.
Oh dear Lord Lucifer, just the fucking gods of Olympus just circling a fucking village and just jerking it.
Although Bukkake Storm would be a cool band name.
What the fuck kind of band calls themselves Bukkake Storm?
A band a band that you want to see, but not from front row.
Bukkake Storm, you mean Rammstein?
Yeah.
Oh man, I love a Rammstein concert. They don't give a fuck. Like, I don't know. This, yeah, book dish. Like, the lead singer legit like put on a fake dick with like a hose in it and just stood in front of the crowd and just like shot all over them.
Oh man, like Guar without the costumes.
Yeah, yeah, and like the one song, Pussy, I don't even need to go into detail what that's about, but like every time they play that song live, like they have this big fake dick, like a dick cannon, and sometimes it looks real, and they just fill it with foam and shoot it all over the front row. I'm like, you know what? If I ever go to a Rammstein concert, I'm just gonna be in the back.
Yeah, yeah, no, absolutely. You're gonna walk out of that with eye herpes. Like, oh, it's in my eyeballs.
Yeah.
Bukake Storm 64.
Live.
Live and in your face. The promotion writes itself.
Yeah. The fucking concert would just be full of weebs. Weeaboos.
Weeaboos and whores.
And whores. Yeah. Weeaboos, fucking furries, all of them.
Okay, I think with a little bit applied strategy, I'll get through this, but fuck.
Yeah, I can say that.
This mission just, I'm right to fall back. This game, it's okay to be a pussy in this game. It really is.
Yeah, I think most, like, most video games, it's like sometimes you just gotta have to be a pussy if you wanna win. Because that's the mentality again, like, oh, I'm just gonna fucking run headfirst into this big wave of mutants, and like, no, do you want to beat the game, or do you want to be an idiot?
Yeah, no, it's not mathematically balanced for that. Like, some games are to where it's like, oh yeah, you can be a super aggressive person and excel at it. This is not that game.
Not all games are God of War, I'm sorry.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, I can't just press triangle, square, and I beat the level.
Yeah, just fucking triangle, square all the way the fuck through the game, yeah.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, this, at least with like, at least with like God of War, the second one, they at least went, okay, there's this one level where you'd be a dumbass if you did triangle, square continuously, but regardless, you know.
If it works for 90% of the game, then yeah, you can say that, it's pretty easy. Can you remember these two buttons and hit one twice, then the other once? You're good to go.
It's a good stress reliever game. That's how I see it.
It's true. You know, and the story's fun for what it is. Although, I lost interest after 2.
Angry bald man wants to kill father. That's the essential story.
Angry bald man has loose morals.
Angry bald man has daddy issues. That's what it is.
Family murderer. That's what they should have called the game.
Family murderer, the video game. So, yeah. So that does bring up one thing about video games that did kind of get to me. It's like, okay, you have God of War, and a better example is Mortal Kombat, where they will show you up close in detail someone's intestines being pulled out, then strangled with them, then squeeze their head in and just, viscera, pure viscera. But a nipple, no, we don't do that.
No, not the nipple. I mean, I just saw everything inside of the body, but the exterior is what really gets me.
I saw the muscles that hold up the nipple, but the nipple, no, that's not good. That's not for the kiddies. It's like, what? I mean, a good example, Mortal Kombat 9, and it's a story mode where you're like going, the first time you meet Melina, and she's in a test tube. When she comes out of the test tube, they like put the bandages in a way where
she's covered in toilet paper. She looks like she just like fucking got wasted in a bathroom and tried to make a mummy costume.
Yeah, but it's like so conveniently placed. Like, okay, right. Like, okay, if this was realistic, she'd be naked.
Expertly wrapped toilet paper covers like everything that you're not allowed to see, yet hangs loosely. Yeah,
that's what I mean. Even okay, here's another example. And I get like fucking is still not, and then just be porn. But God of War, for example, especially the third game, you bash someone's skull in, like, you see his face get smushed in, essentially. But, like, when it's, like, the sex minigame, they have to put the camera away so you don't see anything. I'm like, wait, what? But okay.
Oh, no, recently, Ubisoft's, what's it called? Watch Dogs 2, there's, like, a vagina in the game.
Really?
Yeah, and I
Well,
believe
groundbreaking.
if I remember reading that article right, I think they removed it because people were getting banned from streaming services because the thing with the vagina would pop up and they go, oh no, I didn't think that was gonna be there.
Yeah, like...
No, it's not only that, not only were people getting banned off streaming services, but they were getting like suspended from PlayStation because, you know, PlayStation has the built-in streaming feature, right? So people would be streaming a game that they rated for their system that has a vagina in it, and they'd be like, no, you can't share this game that you bought on the system that has the button devoted to sharing shit.
Old people play Watch Dogs 2.
I'm tempted to buy it just for that, but oh man, it looks real
you might-
fucking cringy,
yeah.
dude. You'll take one look at that and you'll know what I mean. Oh, it's like,
What
we
Watch Dogs
understand the internet. I'm a Ubisoft writer.
Like, yeah, oh, you know what? Don't buy it solely for the fact that the credits probably take forever to finish.
Yeah. Like they gotta credit everybody who's worked on it in every single country, even the places that localized it that you didn't like hear anything from.
The old lady that brought muffins to the fucking studio.
You know what? I appreciate the old lady who brought muffins to the studio more than the translation team for the language that I'm not playing in. You know what I mean? Like, you could at least spare me that. Like, I have no doubt that they worked hard and they're probably talented people and all that, but do I really need to, like, know who the Spanish localization team is?
Yeah, do we really need to know that fucking James Johnson had a baby and he wants to thank him? Like, okay.
I had developer babies and shit. It's like, yeah, all right. You know, it'd be really funny if they had a developer baby, but one of the babies died during production, too.
Yeah.
It's like, it's the developer babies, and then this one of them's a post-mortem developer baby.
We'd like to thank and greatly miss little Timmy. It's like, yeah.
Rest in peace, Tarquarius.
So, Pochum, how are you doing?
I'm doing alright. How about you?
Oh, you know, just chatting. You watching the stream or?
I am
Chat.
watching the.
Okay, well, I got past the mission that roadblocked Pandora Battle Stove, and I really toughly, but I did it.
Yeah.
I think Chalky might be up for joining in a bit.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Oh,
Get some of the.
there
oh,
he
there he
is.
is. There he is. Let that Scotsman up in here. Oh, I'm sorry, he's
Okay,
Welsh.
let's see. Do I gotta drag him where? Oh, there's Chalk. Oh, well, I'm dragging around shit I shouldn't be. There we go.
Chalky.
Hi guys.
Chalky.
I got a
How are you
Chalky.
doing?
Hey,
How is it, everyone?
Chalky.
How are you doing,
Doing
you
good.
lovely
Alright.
How are you doing, you lovely Irishman?
Already, I've been in the stream for 10 seconds and you're already calling me Irish.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. Chalky's French.
Oh my god, even worse.
Man, if there's one thing.
Bonjour,
Bonjour, comment ça va?
Coach, that was good, but okay. If there's one thing the English do not like, it's every other country in Europe.
Basically.
Basically.
Well, see, the French like America because we gave the English a hard time. And we like the English because they don't like the French.
It's like a love triangle, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It really is.
No, the French love America because they saved them from Germany.
Well, that, and they love America because the French took a bunch of land over here, and then they sold it to us and got a bunch of money and fucked the English over all at the same time, and the English are really salty about that.
Yeah, we can't even
yeah,
go to Canada for a holiday without running into French people.
Does anyone I was about to say, does anyone like Canada? But as a recent week's stage, yeah.
Everyone loves Canada.
No one liked Canada until the election was over. Like, hey, Canada, all the shit we were talking, please let us in.
No, they did, but then all of a sudden they're like, oh yeah, all that stuff about me leaving to go to Canada, that's a joke. And if you're reveling in my joke and your victory, that just shows how sad you are. It's like, but you said you would move to Canada.
Yeah, we were hoping you'd move to Canada. What the fuck?
One.
Yeah, man. I don't
But
wanna
you know,
talk
they're not
about
gonna move to like Mexico, France, or Germany to where there's like problems happening and shit.
No,
Oh no, you go to safe Canada, of course.
Yeah.
save Canada. Give it time. A bunch of angry Americans in Canada. I don't know.
Oh man, the second bombs start going off in Canada, they're gonna be like, oh no!
Sacre bleu.
Speaking of bombs, holy shit, I am fucking this mission up. I gotta really fucking dog this one in rough.
Yeah, so Chalky, my man, how have you been?
I've been alright, just doing art stuffs as usual. Drawing.
Hot stuff. What?
Hot stuff, yes.
Have you been shagging the queen again?
Nah, that's tomorrow.
Somebody's gotta do it. Fucking communist society. Everybody has to fuck the queen once.
Fucking hell.
You know how like ants, they like carry food and nourishment to the queen. The,
Oh,
for the
no.
larva? People like fucking Englishmen just line up to shag the queen like once every month.
Chalky, it's time to seed the queen.
Actually, just puts on his tie, combs his hair.
I do love
Takes a breath.
that Prince Henry will never be king.
Oh,
Never.
never. He'd have to live till he was 150 to be king.
Yeah, the queen's gonna
No.
outlive him out of pure spite. Just,
The queen's gonna save her brain in a jar, put it in a machine, and just be like, "No, I'm still running this shit."
Yeah, she's gonna save her head like in Futurama.
she's gonna
Yeah.
burst out of parliament in a giant robot-like body and like start sapping the souls out of orphans. It's like, I will live forever!
Yeah. And you just see fucking David Cameron like, "Oh, fuck this. This is Brexit all over again. I'm leaving." Yeah. David fucking Cameron. So, Chalky, how does it feel having a pig fucker as a prime minister?
He's not our prime minister anymore.
He
fuck.
quit. He gave up.
So how did it?
After
He's like,
Brexit,
okay,
yeah.
if you all really want to leave, I'll let you vote.
No, I think
Oh
Brexit
God, you
wasn't
actually voted against it? Oh fuck this, I'm out.
Yeah,
No.
Theresa May's the new PM.
No, how did it
Powerful
feel
leader.
no, I meant, how did it feel having a pig fucker as a prime minister?
It was hilarious.
It was hilarious.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we
Yeah,
had
it did.
the first mentally retarded president, so I can agree with you. It's funny.
You mean Bush?
Yeah, Bush is great.
Oh, he
No,
was
I actually
hilarious.
I heard the shit about his IQ being the lowest is actually not true. Like, he's actually got an IQ of 100.
You know what? He
Bollocks.
was dense, but he was charismatic.
Now, let me put it this way. When you're in front of a camera, if you fuck up, they'll be like, "Oh, look, that dumbass waved to Stevie Wonder." It's like, well, it was a slip-up. If he did it the second time or a fourth time, okay.
I don't know. He's kind of an enigma, man. Like that one guy tried to throw a shoe at him, and he dodged it like he was a fucking, like at the prime of his health. Like just, woo, I saw that coming. He giggled about it after the guy threw the shoe. It was great. And then he nearly choked to death on a pretzel. So
Well, see, the thing is, like, you guys had Bush, but we've got Boris Johnson, who's like class A, like moron. But like you say, he's got charisma. Like, he's hilarious. So
Yeah.
he runs
And-
the town like a small Asian kid. Like, come on.
yeah, and you know,
Rode
like
in town
the
like a
Canadians
small
had
Asian
Rob Ford, who like smoked crack and stuff. So, you know, sometimes charisma's all it takes. So I think I got a chance in 2020 is what I'm saying.
Man,
Help him
look,
for
if,
president.
if people would vote for Harambe and these nuts, I think you have a chance, buddy.
Have you seen? Apparently, The Rock has
God,
is thinking about going for it. The Rock, yeah,
Everybody-
Dwayne
Sure, why
Johnson
not?
apparently.
You know,
Ron
Jesse
Perlman, Kanye
Ventura
West.
can be a governor, then The Rock can be a president. Fuck it.
So wait, okay. Now let me get this list down. Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, Kanye West, Ron Perlman. I think Chris Rock said he was gonna try and be president. And it's like, okay.
That's the society we live in now. And you know what? That just says so much about the politicians. They can't find somebody likable enough. So now just any run-of-the-mill celebrity can be, I want to be president. Be like, well, you don't know anything about foreign or domestic policy, but I
people
really
like
liked
you,
you in
so-
that movie, so, you know, I could tolerate that.
Well, wasn't Ronald Reagan an actor?
Yeah, he
Before-
was.
It's
He
not
was
that
in a movie
far-fetched,
with a
but-
monkey.
Oh God, and that man ran the.
I forgot the name of it. Is like, fuck, man. I wish I remembered the name of the movie, but it's
It
dumb.
wasn't that Genesis song, "Land of Confusion." That's how I know he was in a movie with a monkey.
I can Google it real quick.
Yeah. Please give me the name of the movie because I know it's something really dumb. It's like Mr. Mittens Goes to Town or some shit.
You know what? That just makes that scene in Back to the Future that much more funnier when Marty is like, what's his name? Doc is like, who's the president in 1980? Ronald Reagan, the actor. Like, it's one thing, but then you're like, wow, fucking
Yeah.
movie with shit.
That's what we're in, man. Like fucking Governor Schwarzenegger, Governor Ventura, like
Yeah,
two
actually-
actors from Predator became
it's like-
governors.
You know what it is? It's like because they're likable. People are like, hey, it's Schwarzenegger, yeah! Like fucking buff dumbbell heads just going. You know,
It's a
right?
combination of factors. It's like, yeah, they're likable, but all the other choices in the political realm are so unlikable. It's like, you know what? At least this might be funny. Either way, we're
Yeah.
fucked.
Yeah.
Either
Name of the
has
film
to
was
put it-
Bedtime for Bonzo.
Bedtime for
Bedtime
Bonzo.
for
That's it, man. I knew it was something fucking retarded like that. Bedtime for
that man-
Bonzo. Jesus.
That's like
That guy
that's like,
destroyed the USSR.
Wow. I bet fucking Stalin is rolling in his grave. He's like, no, Karl Marx. I'm sorry. Marx is like, oh my.
Say, Karl
my
Marx,
vision."
let me show you the person who will destroy your communist utopia. Then just show him Bedtime for Bonzo.
And he like goes into drugs and alcohol and just like Stalin died of a stroke. I think that's what
Communism was a
happened.
mistake. It's what he just like dropped his ideology completely.
No wait, Stalin died of a stroke, right? I'm sure he was perfectly healthy until he saw a psychic, and he was like, who will destroy communism? And then they fucking show him Bedtime for Bonzo, and he fucking develops a stroke right there. It's like,
Died there and then in the tent. Just
Either that or
finished.
he picks up a pen and immediately tries to work like primates into the Communist Manifesto.
well, I get it. Bedtime with Bonzo. He's like,
Yeah, it's like a hammer, a sickle, and a banana.
yeah, man.
That'd work.
Yeah, man. I wish our politics.
Okay, I got a horde of my own monkeys, and there's like one more spider wave after this, or maybe two. Jeez. Okay, there's another set of people there I need to pick up. I gotta be really careful on this one. This is beatable. I've done it, but it's.
Yeah, so you seem to be doing well.
I'm doing all right. I don't have as much health as I should have, but I do have decent enough weapons to get by as long as I don't get hit. So I gotta kind of play it like Contra.
Yeah, you know what's kind of funny while we're on the subject of assholes being leaders? Okay, I'm not sure, but there's like president of the Philippines or whatever. When he became, he legit said when Trump becomes president, he was gonna ship every American who was on a vacation at the Philippines. He just put them all on the boat, ship them right back, or put them in prison. I don't know which one it was.
Oh,
And it's
good.
like,
Less money for Philippines, I suppose.
Exactly.
I was gonna say, like, how does that help him in any way? Like,
From
It's
what
like
I
do that
heard,
thing go,
and this-
give us money too. We're out of money for some reason. Like usually we have a lot of money come summertime. I don't get it.
Yeah, like no, I remember. No, my old man told me. My pops told me, but it was like he would say, "Oh, that man I killed, yeah, he was a he was a junkie and a drug dealer. I had every reason to do it. Like I think he just kill anyone he wanted and just said, yeah, he's a drug user. Like for example, if I were to say something about him, he'd be like, oh yeah, that metal neck, he was a total fucking crack addict. I had a good reason to kill him.
Oh, that's what happens when you like get people riled up against a certain group, man. You can get them to vote for anything out of fear or just hatred.
Yeah, in fact, fear and hatred are like the one thing that'll boost, like, it's a boogeyman effect, that's how I like to call it. It's like, oh, you know, there's this scary monster, but if you, like, listen to me, I know how to keep you safe. That's how it works, you know? And the
Oh, it
40s
works
are
on all
black.
sides, man. Yeah, absolutely.
Also-
Like, either side could have won the American election. It's just one side had the bigger boogeyman and the other side got really cocky and didn't go out to vote. Because they weren't scared enough. They weren't scared enough of their boogeyman. They didn't make the boogeyman scary enough.
Yeah.
They actually tried to bring it down. It's like, nah, it's a long shot. The boogeyman will never get you. This boogeyman's a pussy. He's gonna lose so hard. You get to gloat really good on the internet too, so don't worry about it. And they didn't go out to vote, and all of a sudden it's like, ha, boogeyman's here. Like, no, the boogeyman, ah.
Yeah, we had the exact same thing over here.
Yeah, you know, the other one said, you know, the boogeyman will blow your house up, so maybe you might want.
Yeah. Oh, fuck, man.
It's a fear tactic, but it works. And it works with a lot of things. You know.
Fear's fun.
Fear is, well, if you're using it against.
We all
people,
love
sure,
being
but-
scared. Look at America and every other country. We love our horror. We love our Five Nights at Freddy's. We love that kind of stuff.
We love our impending nuclear holocaust.
It's fun.
Yeah, that's gonna be a
People
battle
play
of laughs.
Fallout and they're like, man, I can't wait for Fallout to happen. I'm gonna
Oh, don't
rule
get
the
me started on that.
wasteland.
No, if
It's like, no, you're
Fallout was
not.
real-
You're gonna be the first to go.
You're gonna drown in a puddle.
You're
No,
not
no,
even
you know
that.
what
You're
I-
gonna be like, these rations taste bad. I'm not eating them. Me, I can't
No.
tolerate this. And they're just gonna fucking die of malnutrition because they refuse to eat slop.
every time someone says that, like, oh, you know, I can't wait for the zombie apocalypse, just tell them, you know, you're not gonna have your iPhone or your fucking laptop or your YouTube or your Markiplier
Or your like air conditioning or anything
Or
like
your
that.
air
Yeah, you can
conditioning.
shit wherever you want, but your safe house isn't gonna have plumbing, so you know,
Oh,
hope
and,
you got a good waste disposal tactic together.
Oh, and a refrigerated system. Fuck that. I hope
Oh
you know how
yeah,
to
yeah.
make food
No more
last for 3
refrigerated.
days.
You're gonna have to like actually hunt and eat the food, which would be actually kind of nice, like with the deer and all. Fresh deer is great, but they're not gonna do that.
No.
Because I mean, you mean I have to walk 10 miles every day for the rest of my life and die in my fucking 30s because I have bad knees? No.
Yeah, I'm like, good luck. Like, I have a friend, I'm not gonna say, of course I'm not gonna say his name, but I have a friend, he would never shut up about, man, I can't wait for the purge, I can do what I want when it happens, you know, I'm gonna be best like, no, if the purge happens, you're gonna be victim number one, because you're too cocky.
Yeah, you're gonna
And,
run out there and go, yeah, finally time to get myself a new VCR, and everybody's just gonna be waiting for him. It's like, oh man, this guy's gonna bring lots of weapons here to get this VCR. Let's fuck him up. Take his guns.
Yeah, like, the only way you'd survive a zombie apocalypse is if you'd, like, fucking hijacked a cruise ship and lived in the middle of the ocean for the rest of your life, and even then it'd be like, what, less than a year before you go insane.
Oh yeah,
Run out
man.
of food.
If a fucking apocalypse happened, the place I'd want to be is like on one of those nuclear like carriers full of like D rations and shit to where they can live for 10 years on it. Like
Yeah.
it wouldn't be the best way to live, but at least, you know, I could get on the surface of the ship, I could look around.
And the other problem, okay, here's the other thing. Suppose you like lived in a bunker full of food that'll last 10 years. The other problem is you're gonna slowly go insane because either it's not
Oh,
gonna
this
be anyone
food's gonna be
else.
garbage. Have you ever
Yeah.
had a D ration?
No.
Dude, it's not great. It'll get you by, but you're gonna be real eager to
Miserable.
get like a fish. A rat, you're gonna find a rat. There's gonna be like a rat on the ship, like a male and a female rat, and you're
Yeah.
immediately gonna start feeding them D rations so that they can repopulate, so you can have fresh rat meat.
Yeah, but again, it is like outside of say, even if you're like in a bunker with, if it was a fucking bunker with nothing but fucking Burger King and fucking freezers, whatever, you'd go insane because, well, there's no one. First off, there's no one else to talk to, and even if there was, both of you would then go insane because you can only talk to the same person for so long. And you just.
Dude, if it's a
gotta be
battleship and it's got like 150 people on there and only 25% of them are women, woof.
Oh God, that's gonna be a problem. I mean, sorry for all you Tumblr
Maybe not.
feminists
Yeah,
who are
maybe not for the
watching this,
first
but
year, dude. But yeah,
Yeah.
things are gonna
Also,
get real
so-
Mad Max real quick,
Oh,
and all
yeah,
in
like,
one place, one little boat.
Yeah, and I'm sorry for all you Tumblr feminists who were like heard that, but it's a fact. Not a fact, but it's true. It's like fucking ship with, even if there's just one woman. Yeah.
Oh, she's gonna be like a trophy.
Yeah.
It's not even gonna be about the sex at that point. It's gonna be like, I have woman. I am now leader de facto.
It's kind of like
facto
caveman,
leader.
and it just over on your
Yeah.
shoulder. I am woman holder.
You're like, just fucking beat each other with fucking sticks.
That's how I always thought, like the Mormons, they would just have a bunch of wives and they're like, look how many medals I have.
Yeah.
I guess that's a good idea if you're like, if you have like 10 wives and then like the raiders come and it's like, we want your food, surrender now, you're bunkered up, but it's only a matter of time before you break through. It's like, okay, leave me alone and you can have 2 of my wives.
Well, when you put it that way.
You know, hey, we can recoup our losses quickly this way. Yeah, sure. Delilah, Montega,
But
you're
Daddy.
leaving. But Daddy, yeah, that's right. That's the worst part.
Oh my goodness.
It's not the wife. Oh yeah, it is the wife's. Oh no.
Hey. Sorry, honey. There are no other women inside. In
Make sure to
vicinity,
spread our
so-
religion to the kind raider folk.
Yeah.
But Mormons
Good
being
luck.
as nice as they are, they'd be like, "Okay, Daddy,
Yeah.
let me teach you about John Smith." Ow, my butthole!
Oh god.
I
John
just got
Smith.
hit with the Bukake storm.
Oh god.
This mission's gonna be tough. This may be the roadblock for tonight. But I'm glad we ended on Mormon children being sold into slavery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Family.
Isn't that the motto?
entertainment.
Just
Yeah.
send more slavery.
That's where it all ends, man.
Hey,
That's,
we get
that's how
stable.
life finish.
Yeah, life. You know, that's world peace. Human farms and sex trafficking.
Oh
That's
yeah.
Sex traffic. No, it's taking on multiple wives, so you have a bargaining chip for the apocalypse. It's
Please,
like, I
sir,
get to
give me
keep
your
my
food.
food, but you get 2 of my daughters and 5 of my wives. That still leaves me with like 18 wives and 6 daughters.
Hey,
Thanks to all the
Hey,
interbreeding and all.
Oh my god.
hey, Raider, hey, give me the good stuff. I'll give you my fucking 12-year-old. What do you say?
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Come on, it's that fact of like, if there was no police, no law, fucking pedophiles would just fucking be everywhere.
Oh yeah, definitely. There'd be
Yeah.
all sorts of fucked up people out there.
And it'd be the ones you least expect to.
Yeah. What do you mean you don't want my 12-year-old? Come on, Chuck, we were friends. I'm sorry to drag you into this.
Warlord Ladybot.
Oh,
fuck.
god.
Oh man. Someone
Birds.
needs to, like, yeah, like instead of a lion or a dog on the chain, she's got like an ostrich.
Her cart's being pulled by like 1,000 pigeons.
Wouldn't the birds be treated like royalty?
No,
she'd have-
you
she'd have-
don't know
she'd have some-
Ladybot.
Yeah, she'd have some as like her pets, and then she'd have others that just do her dirty work for her.
The first,
some-
when she sees a cute bird, the first thing that comes to her mind is clip its wings. Clip its wings so it can't get away.
No.
Let me
Her
hoard
har-
them.
her harem consists of peacocks.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Oh come on.
She would absolutely clip Melissa's wings.
Oh, yeah.
You just
Mm.
overfeed them.
Oh, what she's
Melissa
like?
would be like, "Oh, thank you. This dress, I've had it for a long time. It's really dear to me. Oh, it's a nice dress. Snip, snip. I can't fly. What are you doing?"
Oh, master. Oh, Mistress Ladybot, let me caress your brain cells again, please. What the fuck I'm talking about? Warlord.
Mistress Ladybot, can I fly outside of the cage for a minute? No, bird. Bird. This is just be your response is bird.
Yeah. What do we call her, Melissa? Just bird. No
Yeah.
bird. No little bird. No.
It's like the real Melissa, the real life
that
human
one.
Melissa, and she's like, "No, bird, but I'm not." Okay.
No, bird. You'll leave.
Oh my gosh! Just have
Silly
Melissa chilling in
bird.
the basement. No,
And it's
bird,
just the
good
real
bird.
Melissa in a. Oh God, Jockey, what the hell?
It's the real Melissa just painted purple and like tarred and feathered.
Yeah, with like a little bit of yellow around the mouth, like.
Like, Ladybot, I know
please.
you and Helvin have made this joke a lot, but this is really starting to freak me out. I don't want to do this anymore.
Quiet little. Hey, I'll give you some bird seed, and she like fucking.
Just
I don't
throws
know
like
how
a
to put-
handful of birdseed at her. Just like fucking kicks the cage and like lays around and goes doo 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 doo. He just starts sing-songing to herself.
Oh my god.
We went from warlord to fucking misery.
It's just fucking demented.
Just demented.
It's always the one that you think's like, oh, look, that's so sweet. Look at how much he loves that person. It's like, yeah.
The fine line between love and obsession.
That's why I like Ladybot. I'll back her corner during the apocalypse. All the birds you want, Ladybot.
Yeah.
Why do you sound like a drug dealer? Hey, Ladybot, I got some of that blue jay. You know what I'm saying, man? You know,
Because
she'll
I
get some
know
of the
when it
carnival
comes
lady.
down to it, she'll probably gut all of us.
Yeah, that's
Like,
true.
she's that obsessive. You'll be like, Ungawa, Ungawa, and she'll be like, birds, and just fucking end you.
Oh man.
Fucking hell.
Warlord, Ladybot, and fucking Warlord Metal. My fucking throne is just a gigantic watermelon.
Oh my.
All right.
Okay, I'm sorry. What?
It's you saying it, not me.
What? I like watermelon. What's wrong?
Yeah, what is wrong with watermelon?
Yeah, I hate
It's
that,
actually
like,
very nice.
yeah, like I
Okay,
hate when like, oh wait, you like watermelons? Like, yeah, who fucking doesn't? It's like,
Watermelon's
wrong.
fucking amazing.
Well, I mean, I get where like it comes from in like racist terms, because like watermelon and fried chicken's like inexpensive food, right? But that
Yeah.
makes it even better. It's like not only is it inexpensive, but it's also delicious too.
Yeah,
It's like you cheated the system with flavor.
It's so
Now if it
refreshing.
was yeah. Now if it was something disgusting, I'd be like, okay, that's fucked up. But come on.
Yeah, if it was like escargot or some fucking.
Ooh. Yeah.
Of course,
Fucking,
poor people found out what lobsters are, and then like the rich people are like, "Oh, those really are tasty. Well, we're gonna eat them all up. Now you can't have them."
We're gonna make them really expensive.
That's what cracks me up about that. They were like plentiful in the rivers and shit, and the poor people are like, "Oh wow, you know these things are ugly, and normally, I mean, we're kind of like disgusted by them, but holy shit, they're delicious." The rich people are like, "Oh, they are delicious, are they? Mm. We'll be taking those."
And that's something. I think that a lot of things started off like that, but
Oh, I'm sure escargot is the same thing, man.
it's fucking fish eggs, of course. It's like
No,
man,
escargot
there's
is snails. Caviar is
fuck
the
yes,
fish
yeah,
eggs. Yeah.
caviar.
Yeah, caviar's the fish egg. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, do you really
And I'm
think
sure
a
like
rich
caviar
person-
again, same story like you're saying. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, do you think a rich person said one day, "Oh, Chiefs, you see that snail over there on the flower? Can you fetch it for me? I'm kind of perished." You know, a bunch of fucking village people are like, "Oh, honey, I'm starving. What's it to eat? No, not a goddamn thing." And see that
Let's eat a
snail, I think
snail,
it's
I
edible.
guess. Yeah, I'll fry them up. Oh my god, them little fuckers is tasty. It's like, did I hear that poor people are enjoying a snack? What is this,
Talk-
escargot?
You know, I'm pretty sure they didn't say, oh, the snail is delicious. They're like, man, this is disgusting, but there's nothing else to eat. And the rich person, and the fucking rich people are like, oh my god, poor people eating. I want that as a fucking king's dish now.
Fucking
Yeah,
snail
you
and-
know that-
snail and frog's legs. Like Jesus Christ.
You know, Metal Knight, now that you mentioned that's also a possibility. It's like it could have been, man, this is fucking nasty, but we gotta have food. It's like, oh, you're eating food, are you? I think I'll eat all of them. These are great. I love it. I love it. It's great. It's so delicious.
Well, it's like truffles as well. How they're so bloody expensive. You
Oh,
get like
yeah.
pigs to sniff them out from the dirt. Well, yeah, rich people. Yeah, this is going to cost £100.
No, I'm just glad it
Bloody-
didn't get to the point where people got so poor they started eating their children, and the rich were like, oh, the poor people are eating children. Oh, Timothy, could you help your father with the oven for a minute? It's like,
The
Take all
orphans
the
taste
children.
the best. The sadness brings out the flavor.
oh, my son. Oh, my son's tear ducts make for great seasoning.
Yeah, they add a savoury to it.
Orphans' tears produce the best salt.
Oh, man. I bet there was some evil tyrant back in the ancient days that fucking did that.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Wouldn't surprise me. I think they call her Queen Elizabeth, but
No, she
Yeah.
just has the monopoly on all the swans in Britain. Just every swan is hers.
It was it Agatha Christie who fucked the horse. Like, I love my horse so much. Put it in stirrups, hoist it above mine pussy.
Oh God.
I forget which one. I don't know if it's Agatha Christie, but it's one of those old British fucks. Like, I love my horse so.
Yeah, it's like
Fucking hate them
was
bastards.
good.
at
No,
Rugby.
no,
Fucking
no,
pea-brained horse doesn't know shit from Dickens. Like, ah, I'm a horse. Like, oh, it's so in tune with my emotions. It's like, "Brr, I'm Sturm, I'm a horse. Okay, I'll fuck you, why not?
I just shit where I stand.
Oh,
this is
Mr. Fluffles, you have an
Mr.
upset tummy.
this is as close as I'm gonna get to a black man, and I'm gonna take it.
Jesus.
It's like a black man, but the horse is white.
This is socially acceptable, right?
This is more socially acceptable somehow.
Hey, in certain states, I think it is.
This is awful.
Of course it is. Could have been worse. Could it?
Yeah, I could. We've been there.
We have been there, man.
Hey, can we get Daddy Payne on for a minute?
Is he there?
No, he's
Oh
not.
no! If he
I was
was
about
there,
to say,
Dragon,
he
would
is.
just finish it off.
I'm sure you know exactly what I'm talking about historically about the horses.
Oh yeah.
Like Danny Payne, who is the historical horse fucker? Oh, I
let's
know
see.
that by heart. Let me tell you.
I know that by heart. So let's see. My great grandfather, uncle, great grandpa Payne, and I don't know. Great
Little known fact, the horse is part of my bloodline, actually. Let me show you
I'm a
how we're
quarter
related.
horse.
You just hear thick meat slap on the table.
Just fucking.
Oh, Christ. Well, we're on mission 10.
Nice.
So that's something. An
I
hour
was
and
wondering
26
what this-
minutes. I'm making. Oh, shit. Like, right out the fucking gate with this. This may be where I get roadblocked until I maybe perhaps go off screen and farm for a better assault rifle, because oh, shit.
Just waiting for it to catch up. Just see what you're in for.
Like, I think, I won't lie, the greatest moment in fucking stream history was probably when Daddy Payne sneaked in and, like, did the fucking... How exactly can I get around this censorship? Let me try and...
Oh, yeah. He
That was
drew
amazing.
several dicks. I'm like, oh, damn it. No, yeah, the best one was, yeah, the cum inflation. That was great.
That was, yeah, that was brilliant.
He got
Yeah,
it.
I know.
He got it. He like it. I knew that he just needed a little guidance on that. And he's like, ah, yes, implied, but shown.
It's like, there aren't enough no signs in the world. Or there's no signs.
The thing is, I would just say draw the whole thing, like whole hog. No pun intended, but sort of. But you
Fucking- Yeah, you know,
rules.
YouTube. Hold up. Anyway,
How dare you sneeze?
don't blame me, blame fucking... I don't know.
Mabutu, bastard.
Fucking...
Thanks, Obama.
Yeah.
Fucking Obamacare.
No, good, dirty. With his big ears and his, I don't know.
And his big
I will give
muscular
Obama-
wife.
I will say this. I will say this, until Trump, but like, Obama's wife was the first fuckable first lady.
I'll give you that.
Yeah, it's like,
True.
well, you don't look like you're on the dollar bill, so I guess that's a plus.
Yeah, because Nancy Reagan was a fucking cow. Fucking
Oh.
Hillary Clinton, not great. George Bush Jr.'s wife was motherly. I guess that's the best way I can put it.
Motherly wife. What is this?
Yeah,
What is this super duper diaper president?
pretty much.
God.
Yeah.
Oh man, I saw clips from that show. You know, that you showed. I'll be
Oh,
fair,
really?
The way,
You
Like, I saw
seen
them
them?
on-
That I post
fucking
like
put 'em-
multiples every day now.
It's like I got to the point where, like, you know what? It's not because it grosses me out. Because if this was like the Ren and Stimpy type anime, sure, but the animation is just hard to watch. It's like, ugh.
Yeah, but there's so much of it. It's like, you know, I always procrastinate. Like, I'm gonna make a cartoon. I'm gonna do it. I can make fun of that all I want, but he still did it. You know, the fucking madman did it.
Okay, yeah, but here's the thing. It's like you go, I want it to be of quality. I don't want to make bullshit. He's just like, I want to animate. I want to make something. And he just made something. You know?
It's terrifying.
It's terrible. It's, yeah. Kind of like, yeah, it's like if I said, well, I want to make a comic, but it was nothing but fucking stick figures. I don't think I'd be proud of it. But he's just
No,
like,
the writing's good. The writing's good, but he's kind of,
Yeah.
my motherly girlfriend.
God damn it. Like, the thing is, it's blatantly, obviously, kind of fetishy. Or like a fetish, in a way.
No, there's a DeviantArt page. I've seen it. Yeah, no, it's like he comes from that kind of...
He's the incarnation of DeviantArt. That's really what it is.
I think he's a poor, slightly disadvantaged person in the mental facilities who may have stumbled upon DeviantArt and has got the wrong idea of what that stuff means, you know?
Yes. Yeah. All right, Tom, we're gonna give you a tablet, and now you enjoy yourself. Just don't use the Wi-Fi. And like, Tom, what did we tell you?
I don't know. It's even better that he has super special software. So he's running like Toon Boom and fucking Photoshop and all that. He's got like all the good shit.
Wait a minute, like what?
Yeah, he's got like the stuff that you would make like like the shit that they use for Cartoon Network, the shit that they use for like Rick and Morty and stuff. He's got all that.
Oh
Wow.
wow, that makes it worse. Yeah, I was like, oh, he probably just uses like stuff, freeware, whatever. He actually uses like professional animation.
Yeah, no, it's like the same shit that you'd see them using Rick and Morty and stuff. It's
Oh man.
yeah.
Now that just makes it funnier. It's like, oh god.
Oh fuck, man! I don't know what to do in this mission. This is one of those missions where shit's invincible, and I don't know what I should and shouldn't be killing. Okay, that's
Hey,
one thing I don't like about this game. There are some tutorial levels to where you're not supposed to attack the thing, because how could you ever defeat it? But you're also meant to survive. So it's like, you know, Sigma from Mega Man X.
Yeah.
It's like if you had to get past some certain point on that, but you still ultimately, I don't know. I can't compare it to anything. It's not good
Yeah.
design.
Yeah.
Like, I love this game, but I will point it out when it's doing shit wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say, you know, at least to Super Duper Diaper Dog's credit, it was free. You didn't have to pay $10 an episode.
He's not forcing you to watch it.
Yeah, it's like, well, yeah, you can, exactly. Oh, I saw you like did a, at least on Dot's channel, you did a Let's Rewatch Control Alt Delete.
Oh, yeah. We needed to continue that, but man, like, it's tough organizing stuff. The hardest
Yeah,
part about this internet shit is organization. Like, getting everybody together to do stuff, that's the hardest part. It's not actually doing it.
Yeah, and I will note this. I don't know if it's a technical thing, but like the audio from the video just fucking outweighs.
Yeah,
what you're saying.
Dot's working, man. What can I say? If it was me handling the audio, I would have done it differently. I don't know what the fuck he did to my audio.
Yeah.
Like, you can hear me now. I don't have that reverb, but Dot tries.
Yeah.
That being said, I've been spending the better half of a year doing this shit, so if I fucked it up, I'd have no excuse.
Yeah, that's. Yeah.
Oh, I am super duper diaper fucked.
Just then there's just shitloads of ants everywhere.
Yeah, emphasis on shit. No.
Yep. Roll. Pizza roll. Serpentine, spread shot, left, right. If I get through this, it's gonna be by the fucking slimmest. Oh, and they're dropping more. And I've got no allies. And they're crawling out of bounds. I can't go there.
Fuck.
Fuck it, there's health over there. If I can circle these guys around, if I can wrangle these fucking ants around like a fucking cowboy and get a health package, I might be able to pull through. But this is not gonna be pretty.
I believe in you.
Yeah.
Oh man, I wish Good Faith translated to health points.
If only. Well, if that was the case, prayers would work, but sadly they don't. So.
Oh man, if prayers worked, imagine how fucked up the world would be, because everybody'd get their wish. It would just be mass chaos.
Oh
Be
Maybe
like,
people
I
just
can
die in
fly
a
and
climate.
shit diamonds. Gold would be worthless. Fucking
Yeah,
everybody
actually-
be immortal. Until somebody prays for somebody who is immortal to not be immortal. So that we just be constantly, it wouldn't even be like a battle, like fighting each other. It'd be like, I want him to be dead. I want him to be alive. I want him to be dead. And somebody just be dying and coming back and dying and coming back.
Yeah.
Or let's put it this way: suppose one really emo, angsty kid just says, "I wish I was alone in the world."
Oh
He
no!
just gets rid of everyone.
Yeah,
And then he starves.
yeah.
Oh no, it's worse than I thought. These fucking flying robots. I am double fucked.
Super
There may
duper
be a
double
way for me
fucked.
to get around this using, I may be able to swap it out with the weapon that I recently got, so maybe I'll give this another try, but if I get roadblocked here, this is where we'll end the stream.
Will do. Super duper double fucked.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Totally.
So you've lost all your allies now. You're on your own.
They're shooting at something, so no, they're shooting at some allies that are a little bit too far away for me to get. Now they're coming after me. Okay, my allies must be dead. I need to get inside the city and get some reasonable cover here. And I gotta keep moving, and I gotta keep shooting, and I gotta and I gotta deal with the fucked up camera angle. This is not good. Nah, on my own, I'm gonna need some kind of homing missile launcher, which I do have a new one. But then that means I gotta give up the Goliath, because I have to have a machine gun to fight the ants. Maybe if I get down here.
Yeah.
If I can cheese them with the geometry. Oh, there's a little health box. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's hide back under the house. I may have just found a way to screw over the AI here. Maybe. Nope, they got me.
I was gonna say like, cause yeah, you're in the alleyway at the moment. Yeah.
All right, well, I'm gonna try to swap up my weapons, and if I can't, then that'll be it for this stream until I go out and get something more appropriate for this mission.
Go and grind a bit.
And so we'll swap out the Goliath Z for the multiple launching rocket array TW, whatever the fuck. Let's hope that's good.
And you just died on my end.
Yeah.
Yup. Woof. All right, here we go.
I love Hellbent's like he focuses on the stats and shit. Well, this weapon can do this, but this can. My whole logic with the video game, it make big boom. Me use it. It's like
Bigger explosion means more power.
That is the strategy I was using, but now I got a bunch of little flying shits. They're buzzing around and no.
Bug spray and fly swatter.
And then my answer to that would be me need bigger boom.
If only. Now, you think that's one thing that bugs me about Dragon Ball. You think you could just defeat Goku with a chlorine bomb?
Chlorine bomb.
Like, what's he gonna do?
Good point. Yeah.
Like, you could probably study Frieza and find out, oh, look, they're allergic to carrots, and just... Yeah, just like fucking throw a fucking thing of soup at him. Done.
Yeah.
Donezo.
Well, his skin is so pale white. You'd think if he stood in the sun too long, he'd just die of cancer.
They just shine a UV light at him, and he just like, ah.
Yeah.
Okay, I cannot. If I shoot the ants with the multiple rocket, it's just not enough damage output.
Yeah, it does remind me, like someone said, who do you think could like defeat Goku? And I just said
Hitler.
Ray from. Okay, yeah. Like Ray
Hitler.
From
He'd
Evangelion.
Zyklon B him. He'd lure him into the shower and just gas him.
Take him in the hyperbolic time chamber and just gas him.
Yeah. You just drop a Zyklon B tablet into the hyperbolic time chamber. Done.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, Goku could just go Super Saiyan and Hitler goes blonde hair and blue eyes. Yes. They cannot kill it.
He brings out like the SS, and Goku's like, "Oh my God, he's got a whole army of Super Saiyans."
Yeah. Oh god, that would be fucking brilliant.
I think they actually approached that in the Dragon Ball, like
But
they
it was-
open up hell or something like that. Then like the kids fought Hitler.
Yeah, but Hitler was like, oh yes, blonde hair, blue eyes, they would go perfect in the army, but...
Yeah, I
like
think
you
they
said,
did
would be better.
exactly that, and like then, but the Hitler was like fighting them with pop guns and stuff. It was really weird.
Yeah, no,
It
would've
was
been way
really out
funnier.
of place. It did not make much sense. I don't know why it was there, but I
It
have a vivid
was-
memory of it. They did fight Hitler.
I dare say it's kind of like fan service, like, oh look, Hitler, we're making fun of Hitler, we're good, right?
Actually, yeah, I do
Like-
think it was a response to that very critique. Like people were saying, well, the Super Saiyans are like blonde hair and blue eye. That's awful similar to like the Aryan Master Race stuff. And they're like, no, it's not. See, they hate Hitler.
Or, that and, guys, what, Mr. Popo, could you like...
Yeah, I
make a
don't think
little
they can like
louder?
make an episode to chase that away to where Mr. Popo like beats up a bunch of Klansmen. Although I would watch that.
Oh, that'd
That would be a
funny.
great episode where Popo runs across the KKK and just kills them all.
Or, you know, they like just make an episode where, like, oh look, Popo is a respected member of society. He's got a wife, a bunch of kids, a well-paying job. See, he's not a...
He's actually a real estate agent, yeah.
Yeah. But like someone said, you know, what character could defeat Goku? And I'm like, well, fucking Ray from Evangelion. She just touches him and turns into orange soda.
Oh yeah. It-
That Kamehameha. Just done. It's always fun, like, if people mean it as a joke. Well, you know, I think, what's that dude from One Punch Man? One Punch Man could
oh
fucking...
yes,
Saitama?
Saitama, that's
Saitama.
right.
Like when they're like, well, yeah, but I think blah, blah, but then you get people like, no, you don't understand. Goku's just all powerful. You're a noob. You don't understand anything. Like, okay. Like when they take it too seriously, it's like, for fuck's sake, dude.
Yeah, that's annoying. Well, Saitama and the One Punch Man thing's just mocking that entire concept. It's like if you are that powerful to the point where nobody can beat my character, he's as strong as you're gonna have one poor ass character with nothing to do.
That's so true. Yeah. Must be a miserable life to be the most powerful.
Okay, this missile launcher's pretty much useless against the ants, but if I can take these fuckers out and survive, it may be useful against the fucking alien spaceships. But if I get wiped out here, I'm gonna call it. Well, maybe we'll do a small Q&A to end it. Then maybe, yep, there we go. Well, I got farther than I thought I would.
Yeah, so-
No, you're going for what, nearly 2 hours?
2 hours,
see.
not too many failures. I thought I would have got roadblocked to the big spider city, but a good tactical retreat and bombardment worked all right there. For this one, I'm gonna have to get a better assault rifle, missile launcher with lock-on functionality that's a little bit better than level 47. And maybe boost my armor a little bit, but it's kind of fun running at these with low armor and high weapons because I have to move. If I get hit like once or twice, I'm done. Keeps it interesting.
yeah.
But that's all for now. Chevy Roll, thank you for announcing it's Q&A time. Arkeys says, what's the weirdest dream you've had? Anybody else want to field that question?
Oh, I got one, and this is one I've like told a couple of times. So I was like walking through this forest, right, like with dried up trees and shit. And in the distance, I see this dude walk up to me, and I think he's about to pick a fight. I'm like, all right, motherfucker, you want to go? But as he got closer, I was like, wait, is that? And it was like Pringle, like real life human Pringle, and he just did this fucking, you know that dance he did in the Black Pokemon Trainer video? He just fucking
Yeah.
did it to me in circles. I'm like, Pringle, what are you doing? It's like. And yeah, that's what happened.
Oh, you're a fucking weirdo.
I know.
So for me, the weirdest dream I probably had is when I got eaten. I dreamt I got eaten by a T-Rex. Like, I don't know, I was just running around my old area where I used to live, getting chased by dinosaurs, and then a T-Rex threw me up in the air, and as soon as I went down his throat, I woke up, and that was.
Oh man, you went out like
That was
Laura
it.
Croft. I don't know if it's the weirdest dream I've had, but the one that first comes to mind is that there's this YouTuber called The New Storyteller. And I had a dream I was out in a desert area next to this really big, like, racetrack, stadium, fucking city thing. It was really cool. But we were out there for whatever reason, and these flying ants started to swarm around. And I'm like, oh, we better get away from here, New Storyteller. He's like, okay, we should get away. And the fucking ants swarmed him, and they flipped their wings back and forward, and they were red on one side and blue on the other. And because all of them started flipping their wings back and forth near him, it gave him an epileptic seizure. And as he fell to the ground, these seizure ants swarmed him and picked his bones dry, and I just fucking ran away.
Okay, you owe me an apology right now.
I don't know. That was a cool dream.
It does seem pretty cool, to be fair.
But the question
Granted,
was,
I was playing a lot of EDF at the time, so maybe that kind of coincides with
obviously.
my obsessions here, but...
Yeah, the flying ants, yeah.
Come on, seizure ants, though, like, they got, like, red and blue on the different sides, and they flip their wings back and forth to give, like, epileptic people fits and all that, so that they can get at them better.
It's kind of like that one Simpsons episode where, like, they're watching Japanese TV, and, like, but instead of, like, the fucking flashy eyes, it's, like, the wings, and, like...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Like, boop, 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 and like, his eyes get big and he falls down, has a seizure, and they just eat him. Anyway.
Let's see. Sema Badala. Hellbent, ever had the general happiness ripped out of you before?
Well.
I've been demoralized, but I always fall back to my core to where it's like, well, if everything else fails, I got myself.
Yeah. Edgy.
And you need that to be
the
happy.
question,
You can't make anybody happy if you can't, like, fall back on your own feet. You know what I mean? How about you guys?
Yeah, that's true. Oh,
I'm
fucking plenty of
pretty
time.
much in the same boat as you, to be fair. Yeah. If nothing else is making you happy, at least try and make yourself happy at the end of the
Yeah,
day.
that's true. As far as the general happiness being torn out, I don't know, my best friend stabbed me in the back once, but fuck it, I got over it. You just go,
same here,
oh,
that
fuck.
kind of stuff. You know, people demoralize the fuck out of you, but not quite like rip away your happiness.
Yeah.
Only you can kind of rip away your happiness. Like, okay, fuck, that happened, but why should I stop being happy?
Yeah,
You know?
fuck that. That happened. I'm gonna go eat. I'm gonna order a fucking pizza and play a video game.
You know,
That's it.
you know.
That's it.
Alex Steele. Yeah, that's right. It's Steele. Alex Steele asks, how's it talking to Masenko X? Is he really that cool? Yeah, he's great. He voices Goku on Dragon Ball Abridged. He's a nice guy.
Nice.
Dragon Ball Bridge, I need to watch more of that.
Really
Oh,
good.
yeah, that
really
shit is
good.
awesome.
I'm gonna start that.
Like, even if you're not a Dragon Ball fan, that shit is hilarious.
Yeah, so I was a
it's
Dragon Ball fan years ago, and I've kind of like ignored it for the last few years. Like I haven't played any of the games really, and things like that. So I might have to get into watching the abridged versions.
Oh yeah, if
I
you
think
want
a lot of
if you
us
want to
have
get in
kind
a
of-
rabbit and watch it with me, I'd be happy to watch it with someone.
Oh,
I
yeah, the
think a
bridge.
lot of us have...
Oh, no, please go ahead.
No, I said I think a lot of us kind of outgrew Dragon Ball Z as far as, oh man, this show is badass, epic, and now we just watch it because it's fun.
Oh yeah, like
It's
when
meant to
I
be
was
fun,
young.
dude. It's meant to be fun. Like the original Dragon Ball is a comedy, and Dragon Ball Z, you can detect shades of that, but you can
Yeah.
tell they're growing with their audience. Like the original Dragon Ball is kind of meant for kids, and it's like, well, the people that watch Dragon Ball are older
Kinda.
now. They're teenagers, so we need something for the teenage audience, and they kind of matured it a little bit.
Yeah,
But the
Well,
comedy's still there. I mean,
kind
look at
of.
Mr. Popo.
Kind of for kids, because I doubt Goku patting Bulma's vagina is okay for kids. But
Sharpie, you're late.
Dude, you're talking about Japan. Kids in Japan have a game called Poncho, to where they run
I
up
don't
to
even wanna
somebody
know what
while they're
that is.
bending over behind them, and they jam their thumb up their butt.
okay, you know what? I
Christ's
take it
sake.
all back.
Oh,
Japan.
Japan's the freaky place, man.
I don't know. Those
And anyone-
Japanese kids are pretty funny, but I don't want to like hang around a Japanese playground, man. I'm gonna get ponchoed or whatever.
You're just gonna get a thumb up your ass.
Yeah, I'm
Then-
gonna go to like prison for murdering like a Japanese child, like holding him up in midair and strangling him to death while looking him in the eyes.
Yeah, and then you wonder why Godzilla has a grudge against you. It's
Yeah, somebody
Japan.
ponchoed him was a baby lizard.
Someone punched his asshole.
Yeah, just a Japanese kid ran up to baby Godzilla and jammed his thumb up his butt, and he's like, "Rah!" and then runs into the ocean. Then eats a bunch of fish and comes back and is like, your turn, fuckers.
Oh, yeah.
Stick my foot up your ass.
I'm glad we discovered Godzilla's origins today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right there into the next film.
Yeah, an atomic bomb is that code for?
Oh my god.
Okay, here's one insane, and we can all answer this. Worst sex story. Yeah, I fucked a chick to polka music in a van once, but probably the worst one is that that same girl, I fucked her and blew a load on her, and then she snorted it. I didn't. That was not like prompted by anything. That was just her instinct kicking in to snort cum, and
Instinct.
Hell.
yeah, I
like
didn't
an
hang
animal.
out with her anymore after that. That was a
Yeah.
turn off. How about you guys?
Wow.
Virgin, so I don't have any.
I am also a virgin.
Yo, I don't have any
Same
sex
here.
story that's like that.
Man, we
that
gotta
is
take you guys on
insane.
the road and get you laid.
Yeah, go on a road trip.
You wanna
No,
you wanna
hey,
meet you wanna meet the
Chucky.
girl who snorts cum?
Oh yeah.
So yeah, for sex stories, I don't have one where a girl has sniffed cum. Like,
Snorted
that's
it,
just
like,
I don't think
up
I,
the nose, like
Like it was,
Oh,
like it was
man.
cocaine,
no, she knew that was not cocaine.
but you didn't care.
she fucking did it anyway. Yeah, I don't think I have any like crazy sex stories like that. Holy crap.
Don't you
What a
shag the
pretty-
queen once a month?
Yeah, I'll say in terms.
Anyway, moving on.
We have to wait in line like we're at the post office. Everyone gets a ticket with a number on it.
Oh,
Chevy Roll 48 asks if you could be any battlefield or COD, which would it be? I wouldn't be in any of those. I'm not gonna go fight in a fucking war. That's dumb.
Die.
Yeah.
I mean, all
Chevy,
props to
what-
people that go to fight in wars. I'm not cut out for that. No.
yeah.
You kidding me? The second shit started to go down and be like, well,
Bomb
Fuck
shelter,
oil.
here I come.
yeah, I'll put me in the brig and like beat me with towels and fucking waterboard me because I'm not gonna go get shot by a jihadi.
Yeah.
I'll get shot by a jihadi to protect my country, but not to like go play war games with the Saudis and shit. Fuck that.
Nope. Sorry, just gonna abandon this.
Sharpies ask, Chonky, why are you so fucking gay?
So gay because I hang on with you and Ladybot Sharpie, that's why.
Should I answer
You
that
guys
question?
have made me
or-
gay. They gayified me.
Yeah.
Steven Sanchez, if you were to switch genders to female, who would you fuck? They must be males. I'd fuck Dolan because that's where the money is.
Wow. Great choice.
Move over,
If-
Gooby. I'm taking your
Trying to get
man.
that sugar daddy.
Now, if he was still alive, I'd totally bang Lemmy.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even need the sex change for that.
Yeah, I don't think he cares. Like,
I think of it as a back pussy.
hey, love, sit on my orgasmatron while I give you my ace of spades. And I just fucking, never mind.
Oh yeah, dude. Whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, Chalky, you're up.
Oddly quiet on the chalky front.
No, sorry, my internet dipped out there. Sorry, what happened?
Yes, I'm sure that was it. It wasn't just the
Yeah, sure,
homoerotic thoughts surging through your mind.
All I heard was chalky, and then just
Okay,
That's good.
the question is, if your gender was swapped and you had to fuck somebody and it has to be a male, who would it be?
oh damn. Probably Prince Harry, just for a laugh. he's a pretty funny guy. Just do it for the banter. Just why not?
Oh yeah, he's wearing the Nazi outfit.
Oh yeah. Whoa.
Gonna
I
Prince
guess get the
Craig out
runway.
vagina. Yeah. I'll never be the king, but you can be my queen.
Oi, Chalky, I'm London Bridge because I'm going down, yeah.
Gonna call your mouth London Bridge because it's about to be going down.
Oh, yeah. What do we do? And there you are, the
Novakin765 asks, Hellbent, will you ever do a vlog? I don't know. I might do some minor philosophy stuff in the future, but that's something I got to think of. I could see those being fun. But the question is, how much gas do I got with that? Like before, I'm like, well, I'm just repeating myself now. You be you. Fuck everybody who doesn't like you. Try not to kill anybody. And don't kill yourself. The end. There's all the philosophy you need.
Yeah, there you go. There's your vlog done. Just come back to this stream every now and then if you want to hear the same thing.
Yeah. So here's my next vlog, same as the last one. Ugh. I'm not gonna do like current events. Jesus,
That dates it so bad.
Yeah,
it dates it bad, and then I gotta like go look up shit.
I said your comment section would be just fucking hell as well.
Yeah.
Everyone fighting.
Excuse me, Mr. Hellbent. I disagree with what you think about the TPP. It's a good thing.
Yeah, that's exactly how it'd be as well.
The main comments are going to be, Hellbent, you sound like fucking Metal Neck. Will you stop?
Hellbent, Metal Neck, Daddy Payne, you all sound completely identical, just like Markiplier.
Oh, I hate that shit. It's like
you are all the same person.
I'm like,
All right, guys, you've heard it here first. They're all the same person.
All the same.
Daddy Payne's a schizophrenic. We're all just voices he does.
Fucking best actor in the world.
I pre-recorded you and Daddy Payne, and I just talk in synchronization with the recordings that I made. It just so happened to coincide with the gameplay. I've also scripted the gameplay. It's all pre-recorded. It's all part of the grand plot. God, that takes so much fucking planning.
God, imagine that, even in the Discord as well. Just regular conversation where I gotta say this time, and then this time.
I'd have to make a bunch of other accounts to ask questions for me to answer, too.
No
And I have to type them in, like, in time with the video. Then I'd have to plan out this, too, to where I, like, haha, mockingly reveal it. Haha, that would be so impossible.
Try and double bluff everyone.
Steven Sanchez asks, Hellbent, are you afraid of the deep web or afraid for your computer? No, because I can just wipe the hard drive and get a new one.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, I guess if I went to more nebulous websites, I'd be more afraid, but that would be pointless.
Yeah.
Like, the deep web's not quite as interesting as the internet tries to make it out to be.
It's just a lot of illegal stuff that you can buy.
Yeah.
Mostly. I mean,
it's like, that's where the weird... Oh, no, please go ahead.
No, I was going to say, I watched like a documentary about people going on the deep web and stuff. And they were saying that like they have like things you can click where it's like you think it's Twitter and Facebook and that, and it just takes you to like child porno sites and shit like that. I just wouldn't trust it, because you click on the wrong link and then bang, you got like the police knocking at your door.
Yeah, you got that. The chance you can get that on regular internet too.
Yeah.
If anybody sends you a short link like bit.it or whatever, it's like, click this link that's shortened and you don't know where it goes. Don't. That's how you're getting your viruses. That's how you're getting fucked, and that's how you end up getting a knock on the door from FBI. What was that?
Oh, moral of the story: don't click links from people you don't trust.
Don't click links from people you don't trust, and don't click those shortened links. There's no reason to.
Yeah.
Moral of the story: don't be a fucking idiot.
Yeah, and Spangled Horse makes a good point. A lot of deep web websites can be troll websites. It's like, order an assassination starting at $500. It's like nobody's assassinating anybody from there. Like, there's probably real ones, but the one that you find's probably bullshit. And then there's lots of just innocuous, like, random bullshit, just like on every other part of the internet.
Only thing about the deep web that kind of makes me, it's just kind of weird, like fucked up, is like how to cook children, like even if it's like a joke, it's like how to cook children, like fucking videos. Oh, this is legit, like animal torture videos are the ones that I just can't fucking stand. Like, animal torture, like child abuse live and that kind of stuff. Like most of them are probably bullshit and rumors, but more than likely at least 2 websites are out there like that. The only thing
Oh.
about the deep web. That's it. That's good.
Yeah. No
Yeah,
doubt. There's
I'm not
websites.
saying there's no bad shit out there. I'm just saying that it's not like you log into the deep web and you immediately see a child rape and there's 14 billion viruses on your computer and now your entire life's ruined.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
you gotta
because if it
look
was
for
like
it.
that, no one would ever go on it. Like
Yeah.
if it was that bad, people
Yeah.
wouldn't go there, and then they wouldn't go and buy fucking guns and drugs and whatever else you can bloody buy there.
Yeah.
Right, not to mention you could always just go on there using a burner phone
Yeah.
to where nobody can really track you on that. Like you just buy the code, you punch it into a phone and export on the phone, then once you're done you throw it away.
Or you could
Sure.
just be like, you could just go to your friend's house and say, "Hey, buddy, my computer isn't working. Can I use yours for a second?" That'd be
Just stitch up your mate.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't even have to like do that. Just buy like a cheap little $30 fucking Wi-Fi internet browser machine, then tap into your neighbor's fucking Wi-Fi and just
No, that
start
wouldn't be as fun,
downloading.
like, yeah, it wouldn't be as fun. Like, "Hey, Mobutu, buddy, hey, can I use your computer?" Would that be cool?
You just sit back and
Yeah.
laugh.
Never let anybody use your computer. If they don't fuck it up with a virus by going, ooh, bit.it, free iPhone, yeah, clicking this shortened link to go get my free iPhone. Markiplier said in his YouTube comments that I can get an iPhone.
Wow, that's sad.
Thankfully, YouTube fixed that up a bit. Now you got like big blue text around like the creators' comments. So if you're dumb enough to click on the link from like the non-verified Markiplier or whatever, go, oh boy, he's giving away iPhones, then, well, somebody was going to get you some other way.
Yeah, that's the good thing about the stream chat as well, that you have like the crown next to your name when you're typing in the chat as well, which kind of
Yeah.
helps.
Yeah, makes it more difficult. All the mods most certainly help too, because still there are people that are that naive. They just want it to be true that bad, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, we still see the fake accounts and stuff like that. Well, so we nearly
Man,
timed
I'll
out
be
the
fair.
real Pringle once because he wasn't a
Oh
mod
yeah.
before. We nearly timed him out.
All you
No,
have to do
'cause-
is like just hover.
Yeah, I was like, no, look, I'll just come clean. I was moderating the chat, and I remember like Pringle would beforehand he'd show up every time it was PTO, like Pringle the One. I'm like, hey, it's Pringle. But then I saw an account Pringle the One. I'm like, oh, this is a fake account, isn't it? Because it wasn't PTO. But I was like, wait a minute, 13K subscribers. Oh fuck, this is the real Pringle.
Yeah, botting that many subscribers and doing it legitimately would be difficult. That'd cost money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The- the
difficult and
spin-
expensive. Yeah.
Yeah, to spend the money to bot that many subscribers and re-upload the video and like mimic it enough to where you'd have to really research it to find the difference. That you're talking like a couple of $100, and people aren't going to do that just for a prank. Not yet, anyways. Maybe down the line. Who knows?
Yeah. Just have
When it
10,000
becomes
hellbents
cheap
in the
and
chat.
easy to do.
Well,
Yeah.
that would be a good problem to have. So successful that you can't escape the horrible people.
Yeah. I think that's the life of like any internet celebrity. I think because yeah, you're always gonna get some of those.
Follow the money, dude.
Yeah, but yeah, money.
Well, you know, it's like, hey, this person has a lot of attention. There's a lot of easy people to fool here. There's money to be made here. There's a lot of money here, a lot of people here, a lot of money to be made off the bottom end, you know, scraping the bottom.
Yeah.
Speaking of money, Bumanimations, and we'll ask this for everybody, and this will be the last question because it's a good one. What would you do if a rich person subscribed to you and donated $1 million? What would you do?
You would never hear from me again.
Yeah, because
Well-
your fucking country would throw you in prison and take the money.
I think you can
Exactly.
only get like 500 from a day for.
Oh,
per
yeah.
day.
Well, let's
Okay,
just
good.
say for the sake of argument, you know.
Oh, okay. If I had, let's say, fucking I don't know, Bill Gates, fucking subscribed to me and gave me $1 million, donated it, I'd probably, I don't know, I wouldn't worry. I just wouldn't worry about money again. Like, oh fuck, I can buy a new PC. I can buy the latest laptop. It's like, I mean, tablet. Like, if I have some money, you know, every now and then maybe, you know, I'll be fair. If I saw like say a homeless dude, I'd probably give him $100. If I had like $1 million, just because.
Yeah,
I've
$1
always said
million
they have, like, a-
would get you by for like 30, 40 years. More like 30 years with taxes unless you invested
30
it
years,
somewhere. So if you're just going to sit on it, you know what I mean? If you're going to like live in your own house with a car and like just a modest living, right?
Yeah.
Not even modest, like slightly middle class. Middle class. We'll just call it middle class with $1 million. That'll get you by like a couple of decades, but that's not like living for the rest of your life. So even if it was like live for the rest of your life money, like for your Warriors, I would still just keep doing what I'm doing.
Yeah, like people say, "Oh, I'd go and do this." For me, I don't really think I'd change much. I mean, I buy myself some like nice stuff. Like obviously, like, I treat myself a new car. I buy best PC, but I wouldn't. Apart from that, like what I do day to day, wouldn't really change. To be honest.
Yeah, maybe move to a
I'd still
nicer
just
house.
sit here.
Yeah, like I don't have any desire to travel. I don't have any desire to have like a Lamborghini or anything like that. So, like, I'd probably move into a slightly nicer place, maybe with legal pot, and just keep doing what I'm doing and hope that I get another $1 million and maybe invest some of that money into some place to where maybe I can get another 500,000.
Yeah.
I'd buy a golden throne to mod the chat in.
There you go. Just spend it all. Well, on the plus side, if you bought the golden throne and then all of a sudden like the fucking the pound tanks, then all of a sudden be like, hey, I got all this gold.
Well, so yeah, gold's only gonna go up. Well, I say it's only gonna go up in value, but yeah, very very valuable. So I'll just sit on my. That's my investment. There you go, golden throne.
Yeah, like unless the core Mount Everest is gold, the price of gold's not gonna go down.
Let's hope it isn't. My gold throne's gonna be my bailout money.
Oh no, your gold throne's worth as much as a tinfoil throne now. All right. Well, if there's no more responses to that question,
Yeah. I'd probably still. God damn it.
What'd you do? Did you say you'd buy a hooker?
Oh my god, so many.
What expensive.
Oh yeah.
Hooker.
$1 million I'd spend. Okay, go ahead.
I'm not a good
I'd buy the
person.
biggest,
I
fattest
live
hooker ever.
I live pretty humbly and I'm still
The
pretty
biggest-
happy. So I'd probably just like have fun on YouTube.
The
Just for the
biggest-
sake of having fun.
I'd
The
give it
biggest,
away.
fattest hooker. Who are you, Andrew Dobson?
Yeah. Oh no, he needs a bicycle pump. He doesn't want fat. He wants like air. I'm a feminist. Where's my bicycle pump so I can pump up the ladies?
That dude's a piece of work.
Yeah, that guy's just endless laughs. There's so many people like that online. Hopefully, I won't reach that point, but hey, we still got a few more years left, don't we? Well, outside of that, nah, I'm good. So, I'd like to thank everybody for joining me here, and
Oh, you're welcome.
thank you, Third Kind of Person. Thank you, Pokem. Thank you, Metal Neck. Thank you, Chalky.
Yeah.
It was great. Thanks to all the mods in the chat. Thanks to all the donors. Zero Guild, Shadow Henyata, and some other people who aren't listed here. Gee, somebody donated $50. Thank you, whoever did that.
Oh wow!
Really?
Wow.
They didn't ask to be named, but hey, you are a champion. Another $30 one. Fuck yeah. We got some champions here today.
Awesome.
So yeah, thank you very much. Very generous. Everybody. Fucking fantastic. Not a huge turnout, but that's not what it's about. It's about having fun and, you know, everything else. Anyhow, I'm waffling right now. This is fun. We'll do this again after I maybe get some better equipment for this guy so he's a little bit more suited to the later levels. And, yeah, we'll see you all again later. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.
Bye,
Yes.
everyone.
Goodbye.